started. Once again, I welcome you all to the Renewed Hope Global Virtual Town Hall Conference. Today's conference is another special edition with another special guest who, for the next 2 hours, will engage Nigerians across the globe on a special theme chosen especially for today, titled Lighting Up Nigeria Through the Renewed Hope Solarisation Program and Advancing Universal Clean Energy Access. My co-hosts for today are Honorable Jacob Ogunsheye, Haji Arekia Bello Abakar, Honorable Udeme Ukwe, Ambassador Kaira Anima Shaun Ajiboye, Honorable Sheung Bayewu, and Haja Aulat Sule, and Barrister Tosin Olayinka, who will be assisting me in moderating today's conference to ensure a smooth and uninterrupted deliberation. The conference, as you already know, is streaming live across social media and especially on Ben TV UK, the first Nigerian and African digital TV channel, headed by its CEO, Alistair Shoyode, as well as on Diaspora TV in Switzerland, led by by Honorable Mark Bamidele. Many thanks, sirs, for your support and assistance always. Again, like always, I can see new faces on the conference today, as well as our old leaders and stakeholders. Towards the end of the conference, I will be acknowledging your presence, as we always do. In the meantime, on behalf of the team behind the Renewed Hope Global, I welcome you all to this session. On today's conference, we have as our special guest the DG and CEO Energy Commission of Nigeria, ECN, Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, who will engage with us for the next 2 hours on the theme of today, which is lighting up Nigeria through the through the Renewed Hope Solarization Program and advancing universal clean energy access. So, to set the ball rolling for this virtual conference, please permit me to read out the profile of our special guest, Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi. Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the Energy Commission of Nigeria, ECN, is a seasoned energy expert and policy strategist. He combines academic distinction with hands-on experience in energy systems, regulation, and innovation as a key figure in shaping Nigeria's energy future. Dr. Abdullahi holds a PhD in engineering from the University of Manchester and served as a research associate and teaching assistant in the School of Mechanical, Aerospace, and Civil Engineering. He is a chartered engineer, CENG, and a member of the Institution of Medical Engineers, and a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, FNSA. Credentials that underscore his commitment to professional excellence and technical innovation. Dr. Abdullahi has close to 2 decades of experience in Nigeria's energy sector, particularly within the oil and gas industry. He spent a significant part of his career at the Department of Petroleum Resources, now the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC, contributing to regulatory policy, energy systems, management, and sustainability initiatives. His technical competence is further complemented by his role at the National Space Research and Development Agency, NASRDA. As a practicing energy expert, Dr. Abdullahi has been instrumental in shaping national policies that promote innovation, renewable energy adoption, and scientific advancement, and has been making impact on the global stage, representing Nigeria at major international platforms, including the G20, G8, UNGA, and the United Nations Climate Change Conferences COP28, COP29, and COP30. At these high-level engagements, he has served as one of Nigeria's focal persons on energy, actively participating in negotiations and policy dialogues with global leaders, ministers, and technical experts. He serves as the chairman of the World Energy Council, Nigeria chapter. Dr. Abdullahi's intervention in Africa focus on advancing Africa's priorities in energy transition, financing for renewable energy, climate resilience, and equitable access to sustainable technologies. Through these platforms, he contributes to shaping decisions that not only guide Nigeria's energy policies, but also influence broader continental strategies for Africa's energy transition and sustainable development. Dr. Abdullahi unveiled the first ever gazetted National Energy Policy and the Master Plan for Nigeria in 2024. His dynamic leadership at the ECN anchored on collaboration, stakeholders engagement, and a strong commitment to energy transition and security has led the ECN into extensive result-oriented collaborations strengthened through formal agreements and MOUs, delivering final investment decisions involving large capital drives, committed partnerships from both local and international investors and development partners and organizations. That, in a nutshell, is the profile of our special guest for today, who incidentally is stuck by traffic. It's, because, as you all know, he's one of the committee members of the Ekiti State Election Committee. So he is on his way to this to the conference. He will be here. He will be joining us very, very soon. But in the meantime, we'll have to keep the conference going. And because we are discussing, we are meant to be discussing alternative energy source for Nigerians. I will want us to talk about something similar to that before he comes, because as I know that Nigerians, we are very vast, especially on the issue of energy in this country. And what struck my mind was one of the issues that's been generating discussion online in the last couple of weeks, being propped up by the opposition, to the effect that the president promised in his campaign that if he does not give Nigerians constant electricity, that he should not be voted for. Now, this is kind of gaining traction now, and I feel I just want to use this opportunity for us to really digest it and talk about it before our special guest comes online. The reason why I want to bring this up is because the narrative is as false as they come. Because what the president actually said was that if during the first tenure he's not able to provide constant electricity and he cannot give us cogent reason for that he should not be voted for. And I recall that few weeks after he was sworn in May 2023, one of the first things he did was to make an executive order, effectively, which he signed into law a couple of months after that. This executive order is about decentralizing our national grid, which means he is already fulfilling the electoral promise that he made during the campaign. He did that within a couple of weeks as the president. By now, what that executive order means is that the whole 36 states and the federal capital of the country has been enabled to get a license for them to be able to generate their and distribute electricity to within their state borders. And as far as I know, this was later on enacted into law, which the president signed into law on February 2, 2026. So I just want us to talk about, because I know a lot of us are very enlightened regarding this issue. The question is, has he fulfilled his promises or has he not? Do we now have to believe the opposition, who are now trying to skew what he said by talking about the first part of what he said and forgetting about the other ones, which he said unless he cannot, if he cannot give a credible excuse why he couldn't supply us electricity. But then, it's like I said earlier on, he, upon assumption of office, one of the first things he did was to sign into law the executive order on electricity in Nigeria, which means every state in the country. And don't forget, when he was the governor of Lagos State in 1999, most of us who are old enough to understand to be around then, we are aware that he was the one that brought in Enron into Nigeria for the purpose of disengaging Lagos State from the national grid. Because I think he had the foresight at the time that at some point there will be some kind of, even though at that time the national grid was not even fit for purpose at the time. But then at that time, perhaps maybe we didn't have the kind of sabotage that we're having these days, with the collapse of the national grid almost on a daily or weekly basis. He had the foresight at the time to say, you know what, we don't need to depend on this, because now, you see, the problem I think we have in Nigeria is that our population is growing faster than we can imagine, and yet plans are not being made to ensure that as the population grow, some of the things that the government policies of the government has to change in line with that. I think that was why he had that foresight at the time to say, look, with the growth in our population, I think Lagos State should come out of the national grid and have their own electricity generating plant. Call it mini grid, call it power plant, whatever you wish. But it is something that he envisaged at the time. But we are all living witness to the fact that it was the then President Obasanjo, who scuttled that plan. He scuttled that plan, and that is why we still have the problem we have in the country now. But thank God that we have this same governor, who is now our president, who now decides to go back to basics. What he did in Lagos, he's now done it at the national level now, to say, you know what, we don't have to rely or depend on this national grid anymore, because the country is too large enough, is too large to have just one national grid. Even without sabotage that I've been witnessing, before the sabotage started, the national grid was no longer fit for purpose at the time, and that was why he brought in Enron. So he's now made it a point of duty now that as soon as he became the president, he signed into law an electricity act, which gives every state the power to be able to generate and distribute their own electricity. So the question now we should be asking ourselves now is, should the president now be blamed for what is going on in the country now? Because as far as I understand, in my research, I found out that according to the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, they stated that 7 states have taken advantage of this act. These states are Enugu, Ondo, Ekiti, Imo, Oyo, Edo, and Kogi states. They have taken advantage of this, and they are now generating their own electricity, whilst Lagos, Ogun, Niger, and Plateau, they have come on board too, and they will be completing their own transition between June and September this year, so making 11 states. So my question now is, do the opposition still have a leg to stand on with the argument that the president said if he does not provide electricity, we should not vote for him? Do they still have a leg to stand on? Because having done what he's done now, and we have 7 states and another 4, making 11 states, are now taking advantage of what he signed into law a few weeks into his presidency, which to me shows a man on a mission. The man with a vision and who's on a mission to make sure that his vision is actualized. So for me, I think that says a lot about the man at the helm of affairs. But then, with what is going on in the country now, politicians will always be politicians. So that is why I think we should be discussing what the opposition are trying to put on, because the election is coming now, a campaign will soon start. So I guess maybe that's the reason why they are bringing up that, they are whipping up that sentiment now. So the question now is, has the president fulfilled his promises? If not, what do we think he needs to do now? I've got 2 hands up at the moment now. I believe they want to jump into this discussion. Why? Because I just want us to talk about this whilst we wait for our special guest, whom has assured us that he's on his way and he will soon be here. But as is our practice, we always try to keep the conference going whilst we await our special guest. So let me call on Honorable Fako. What have you got to say? What is your contribution to this issue that we're discussing now? Honorable Fako, Kindly unmute yourself now.
Thank you very much, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, loud and clear.
Honorable Adebola, thank you very much for this. We have a lot of people on the platform, and what I just wanted to say, the government has really done a lot. And regarding this lighting up Nigeria, I was in London with you. We were the House of Parliament, and we signed agreement. We were in Dubai.
Yeah.
We were in Davos.
Mm-hmm.
Baba, this energy ministry has done so much,
Yeah.
but it's like our people don't know. They are even asking me, what is this energy about? There's no light. Where I am now, sir, we don't have light for 2 days. And I'm saying to them, everything in Nigeria is Tinubu, Tinubu, Tinubu. Everybody will abuse Tinubu. People have forgotten their local government chairman that is being given so much money. They've forgotten their state governor. Everybody is Tinubu, Tinubu, and people are upset. Even on the Ashiwaju renewed hope family that we created, people will be abusing and they will be upset. Everything is Tinubu. On easy lies they hide that wears the crown. So what I wanted to say, sir, my professor when I was in school said, do you know why people eat chicken eggs? And none of us we gave various answers and we didn't get it. He said the reason why people eat chicken eggs is because when chicken hatch their egg, they go, they will make noise. And when they make noise, people are aware. That's why we eat chicken. So, sir, let's make noise. Yes, sir. I've been in Nigeria for over 60 days, and people even don't know net fund. They're asking me to connect them to people at net fund. They are even telling me, as at this morning, they are saying it's a lie. If you don't know somebody, you don't know. So that means we are not communicating efficiently and effectively to the people. Sir, in conclusion, Dr. Mustapha has done so much. They empowered university, they empowered institution, they empowered all over the place. But nobody, we are not blowing the trumpet. So, sir, before you join us, please roll out what that energy ministry have done so people can know, because we have people on this platform that we have invited. Let them know what the energy and what the ministry is doing in furtherance. And Nigeria is going to be level. And that with Ashwaju in the next 3 years, now people don't know, sir, that people overseas abroad, because I was there, they are trying to come and invest in Nigeria. Why? Because the economy is doing very well. But because people are hungry and they are forgotten, there's corruption even in their own home, even their own house. Now, uncle, we ask people to even join this platform just because they got data, they are assisting themselves. So they are not even loyal to themselves. So please let us blow our trumpet, mention where that we are lighting up university, market, and then look at the other one of their own. We are checking out DSTV. Now Nigerians will be watching free television online without paying any kobo. Nobody is talking about that. They will say, oh, we are hungry. A big power. Come on. So, uncle, please, thank you for this. Thank you for this opportunity. Please roll out, mention where this light up, whatever. They will say, what's my own? What's my own? And then we have on this program again, people that want to invest, they are linked up. Let them know what they stand to gain. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so very much, Honorable Faku, for that, because you brought out some stuff that even I have forgotten, like the MOUs that we signed about people coming into Nigeria with the Energy Commission, both in the House of Lords here in the UK, at in Dubai, and even at Onga Echi and in Switzerland. So many foreign direct investments are coming into Nigeria now, specifically regarding this solarization program that our special guest is coming to talk about. I don't want to delve too much into it, so that I won't steal his thunder. But be that as it may, in his profile, I read something which says, and I think if for those of us who were here in 2024, I think it was in August when he first appeared at this conference. I think that was the day he announced to the whole world that he has gazetted the National Energy Policy and the Master Plan for Nigeria in 2024. He brought the two documents to the conference here, and I think he gave us some copies to share to people, which we posted to some people here. And throughout, in the last couple of months now, I think he's gone to Bayero University and some other university in Nigeria now to with this solarization program saying where they provide them with solar energy and stuff like that. And I mean, the whole country is awash with what that energy commission has been doing. And I think the last time I was there, I was making a joke, which wasn't really a joke, was a statement of fact that the only ECN that I knew of before he came on board was the electricity commission and some ECN of those days before NEPA, because we had ECN before we had NEPA. Now, people of my age go understand what I'm talking about now. We had ECN before we had NEPA, you know. So those were that was the ECN that I knew until he came. I never knew that we had this electricity commission of Nigeria until he came on board, and that's from what I heard. That ECN has been there for many, many years, but nobody heard about it until Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi became the DG. And he more or less, you know, upscaled the profile of that ECN. And now ECN is a household name in Nigeria, thanks to Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi. It's like you said, people are not being made aware of certain things. We, even though we are not part of the government, but because we are supporting the government, that is why we are providing this platform where we bring in all our leaders for them to be able to come and blow their trumpets to Nigerians across the world, to let the Nigerians across the world to know exactly what the government is doing. And lately, we've even diversified into the academia as well. We've had so many professors, you know, coming on this program, you know, telling us what they are doing in their institutions and stuff like that. That is our job. We are doing our own little bit. I just wish we have more organizations and more people doing the same thing because information is key in life. Information is key. There's no doubt about it. So thank you so very much for your contribution. I think we've got more hands up now. So I just want us to keep it as brief as possible, maybe 2 minutes. Just give us your opinion on the issue. The issue we are talking about, which is similar to the Solarization project program, is the issue of the decentralization of the provision of energy in Nigeria, which the president, upon being sworn in, signed into law for allowing states to generate, transmit, and distribute power within their states. So, and from what I said earlier, I'm in case of those who are just joining, that's why I'm just repeating myself now. The Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, have stated that 7 states have already taken advantage of that, and another 4 is coming on board between now and September. And the 7 states that have taken advantage are Enugu, Ondo, Ekiti, Imo, Oyo, Edo, and Kogi, whilst Lagos, Ogun, Niger, and Plateau are coming on board between this June and September. So the question now is, the opposition who are now trying to be clever by half, by whipping up sentiment regarding the statements or the promise made by the president during the campaign that if he does not give Nigeria electricity in his first term, and they forgot to add what the second part of the statement, which states that he does not give a credible reason why he cannot, that we should not vote for him. That was exactly what he said. But the opposition, in their own usual way, are just capitalizing on the first part of the statement to want to discredit him, and that is why we are talking about this now, to say, look, the man within few weeks of assuming the presidency has already done what he promised by creating an enabling environment, so to speak, for each state of the federation to be able to key into that executive order and make sure that, because I was even discussing with a couple of my friends a couple of days ago, and I said, any smart governor, this is the time for them to add to their internally their IGR by ensuring that they key into this, get this thing going, if they have enough power to distribute, more than the state could use up, they can sell to the other states who who are yet to get onto the program. By so doing, they'll be making more money, for themselves. So that's the issue we're discussing now whilst we are waiting for special guests to come. So I've got Henry Oriabure. Henry Oriabure, you have the floor now. You've got 2 minutes. Please unmute yourself. Henry Oriabure. I hope I pronounced his surname very well. Please unmute yourself now, sir. Henry Oriabure, are you still there? Okay, let me move on to Alhaji Adams. Alhaji Adams, you have the floor now.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Yes, we can hear you.
Good afternoon or good day, wherever you are. I just want to make some observations and probably probe some solarization that is going on. I'm going to be on the commercial side. There's a lot of a company that is offering, solar now in Nigeria, and I would like to know whether there is a regulation to for the professional of discharging this duty and monitoring the activity because of the danger, health and safety to the occupier of the premises that the solar is being installed and the batteries. Because a lot of electricians now are saying they can install solar and all the batteries, but what are the guarantees that these are done professionally with the code? We all know, those of us live in the Western world, we know that when we use gas for heating, there is a particular organizations that monitors and certify these people that discharge these duties to make sure that it's fit and proper and health and safety is considered, because there's some explosions that have been happening. So they need to look at these. They need to be proactive to get this in place, that all the electrician that is training now to move into the solar should certify and get a number, and they should be going on recurrent training and updating their skill as the technology moves along. So this will contain. There will be some accident, but this will contain and make sure that everybody is on the right line of installing solar with the right appliances, the right cutout when there's overload of the system. So proper design and installation. So I would like to pass this to Dr. Abdullahi to look at it and see who is going to be doing this part of regular this particular aspect. One of the things, it can be a commercial, they can have a commercial side looking at it, the trade itself looking after this area. It doesn't necessarily have to be the government, and they will pay a price for certification and they will be recertified maybe after 2 years or after 3 or 5 years. So that's all. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so very much for that. I've taken note of that, your question now. I believe, even without being told, that will be part of the things that Dr. Abdullahi will be treating today, because he's quite knowledgeable in that area. So, but then if perchance he did not get the time to go into it, I may probe him with that question. Thank you very much, sir, for that. I've got Dr. BC Akin. She was our special guest for last week. She's coming again, so you've got the floor now, madam. Thank you very much. You can unmute yourself now, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Good day, everyone. And it's such a pleasure to be here, and thank you for this opportunity. I would like to quickly go through three key improvements in the power sector that we have been able to achieve. While constant power is unfulfilled, yet the administration has implemented major systemic changes intended to fix the sector over the long term. We know that these are processes. So for the mere fact that he has started this process, we can give him a pass mark for saying that we are on the verge of having uninterrupted power supply. Number one is the Electricity Act. Like my brother said, the president signed a landmark bill decentralizing the power sector, allowing individual states to generate, transmit, and distribute their own electricity markets. This is major and is key. And this should be celebrated by all Nigerians. And then number two, clearing the legacy debts. The federal government approved a 3.3 trillion to 4 trillion financial bond to pay off decades of historical debts owed to power generation companies, GENCOs, and critical gas suppliers to prevent fuel shuts off. Because this is one of the major problems of lack of electricity. It is the lack of gas. You know, there are usually fuel shut off because of critical gas supplies being depleted. And number three is the infrastructure pipeline. This administration has secured billions in energy sector investment and launched the presidential metering initiative with 700 billion naira allocated to bridge the massive customer metering gap. So what are we saying? What we're saying is that even though we have remaining structural challenges, you know, like gas shortages, aging infrastructure, disco inefficiency, but a lot have been achieved by the present government. And since we were charged by the very first gentleman, the honorable that spoke, that we need to blow the trumpet. That's the reason why I keyed in into this major progress. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, ma'am. And thank you again for coming over this week. You know, this is the kind of things we like. People to get involved in ensuring that our country move forward, because all hands has to be on deck for the country to achieve its potential. Because I'm sick and tired of people saying Nigeria has potential. My argument is, when are we going to attain that potential? So that is why, you know, all hands has to be on deck. So thank you so very much for being part of this again today. We have another hand up, Mamman Omiza. Please unmute. Yes, unmute yourself so that we can join the conversation. Mamman Omiza, you have the floor now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, my name is Mamman Muazu from the University of Ilori, Kwara State. I wanted to commend Dr. Mustapha for the great work he has been doing in the energy sector. And I would like to commend the president also for giving an opportunity to serve. And what I want to contribute is the issue of solarization. Though I don't know if it actually started in Kogi or Kwara State or the neighboring state around here, but I'm aware that the executive order that is giving the state the opportunity to now generate electricity has been on in Kogi State and some other states, as you have rightly mentioned. But where I wanted to go directly is about the issue of how do we disseminate this information to ordinary Nigerians. Like on my own part, I've been making if you go to my profile on the Blue app, I've been promoting policies of the government, because I'm actually aware that people in the grassroots, they are not having any information, and somebody who is not having an information can equally be deceived and be misinformed. to follow opposition, to be saying all sorts of things against the good work that the administration is doing. So I want to use this opportunity to just advise Dr. Abdullahi that there's more work for him to do in that his sector, especially in the area of orientation. If there's a way he can actually partner with the National Orientation Agency so that all these policies that the government is doing and his own office is doing, we will have people who will be promoting them in various languages so that at least the trumpet will be blown to the grassroots so that people will understand that what His Excellency has been doing. Like few minutes ago, we just discussed some issue concerns the foreign external reserve that we not had this over in 7 years, over for 17 years, and these are issues that ordinary Nigerians, by the time you start telling them, they don't understand the metrics and the economy behind that. So I think more work needs to be done, and the trumpet will need to be blown so that everybody will come at par that His Excellency is actually doing a very great job. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I would like to commend this platform for this great opportunity. Thank you.
No, thank you so very much, Mamman Omiza. I think I like the new angle that you brought into the issue now. Thank you so very much. It's like I said earlier on, all hands have to be on deck. All of us progressives will have a job to do. We cannot just leave it to the government alone. Every single one of us in our own private or whatever little organization that we belong to, we just have to do what we can, to ensure that our people are kept abreast of what is going on within the government. That is why we have this platform, and we've been doing it week in, week out now for the past 2.5 years. And to God be the glory, we're still going stronger. And I'm just hoping that you will all be joining us every week whilst we bring, so that as we come every week, we'll be banding ideas how the government. Can our engineers please look into that? I don't know why I'm looking into that. Thank you so very much. I've got again another hand up. Isaac Udotong is Satong. Isaac Udotong is Satong. You have the floor now. Please unmute yourself.
Thank you, everyone. I'm very pleased to join this very important body on the future of energy, especially solar energy in Nigeria. By way of introduction, I'm engineer Isaac Udotong, a former NASA engineer. I work for NASA, but I started my life growing up in Nigeria and even establishing Isatong as an engineering company in Lagos since 1987. So it's almost 40 years now. We've been in operation and we are still operating till today. But the only difference is that now we are operating here in the United States. We're also operating in the UK. As a matter of fact, during the state visit of His Excellency President Bola Tinubu, I flew from the United States. I was there in the United Kingdom to support the government, and I was there at the headquarters and also spoke. I was there in Windsor, was there in the Buckingham Palace throughout the event. So I'm very much in support of good program. Now let's zero down to the solar program. As you can see, the problem of Nigeria was not really money or investment, but it was more of the policy. Just like in the area of telecommunication. I mean, I used to go to NITEL in 1987, 1986, 1985 when I was in Lagos to try to make a call, to the US or make a call to Europe. And it was very, very difficult. But through a good program, when telecommunication was liberalized, viable companies were set up, and now almost many people have, almost everyone has a cell phone. They can make call without any problem. So also in the area of energy. So the very great breakthrough by this administration in signing into law to allow states to be able to generate, transmit, and distribute electricity is a very major milestone. I have been here in the US. I know what goes on in the policy of generating, transmission, and distribution of energy. As a matter of fact, we did an acquisition of an energy company ourselves called Petron Energy here in Pennsylvania with operation in about 6 states. So I know about what is going on, and I can tell you that we are ready and willing and able to bring, to assist Nigeria or different states as at now to implement this solarization policy. So we have our team. In fact, here in this meeting, we have our team in Lagos. Emmanuel Rotong is here in the meeting, and also Paulinus, who actually was the first to install solar program for the University of Ibadan. We have experience, up to 40 years of experience in this industry, and we're very active and willing to support the administration. It's not a matter of the opposition raising that, but who was able to actually raise up a policy that can enable private sector and the state to do a lot to help themselves. Nobody did it because of selfish interest. But President Bola Tinubu brought this, break that yoke, and make a policy that will help all Nigerians. It's a matter of time. Energy investment is very, very huge. So it cannot just be one day. It cannot be 2 days. It can't even be 1 year. So, but once we are on the right path, there is a hope that power will be available to all Nigerians. And I very, very early, when I was in the University of Benin, they used to call me NEPA because I devised a formula for forecasting the electricity energy requirement in Nigeria. And I won the first prize in the University of Benin as at that time. Wow. So I am very much someone who did electrical engineering, did even in the technical school, I did electrical installation. So I've always been about power. And now that the policy is in place to enable us to implement it, please, let's go. Let's not hold back. Let's not start blaming games. Let's go around and provide the power that is necessary for the industrialization and future of Nigeria. Thank you very much, everyone. I am very pleased to be in this conference, and let's go. I will bring the power of NASA. What NASA did in going down to the space, going down to the moon. Now we are trying to get to the Mars. So we are ready with my children. In fact, we have another area that we will also be able to contribute is in project monitoring. We have one of the largest AI company in the world called Fireflies. It's developed by our family. My first son developed Fireflies. He's the founder of Fireflies, which as at now is employing over 20 people in Lagos alone, working remotely. So in the solar industry, there's a lot of hope. We will create jobs. We will create employment to all states. As we are beginning to do, we will do training program to enable this to succeed, because it needs a lot of work, a lot of hands has to be on deck. And this is a way that will give employment to a lot of our youth. So we are ready to do it. Let's go. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, thank you so very much. I like your energy and your patriotism. I will advise, please stay on, because our special guest will soon join us. And I would like you, as soon as he joins, if you can just raise up your hand again, because you're talking about being able to be of assistance to the Energy Commission. I would like you to have some kind of one-on-one with our special guest, so that if there's a way that both of you can collaborate and get the solarization program, to expand it from where it is at the moment now. I think that will be very much appreciated. So thank you so very much. I just cited our special guest now. He looks like he's joined, so I'll just wait for him to be made the co-host. Then we'll get on with what we are doing. But in the meantime, it's like I said, the show must go on. So we've started the discussion. Let's just keep the discussion going, because as soon as he comes in, he'll be going straight into his presentation. Then after that, we'll go into the question and answer session where he will answer so many of your questions, even those that has been asked before he came on. We'll put all of that to him. In the meantime, I've got Ahmad Emmanuel. You will have the floor now. Ahmad Emmanuel, excuse me. Can you please unmute yourself, please? Ahmad Emmanuel.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Yes.
So it's evening from this part of the world anyway. So, it's a pleasure to join this conversation. And firstly, this is my first time of probably joining a platform like this, and also
where are you calling from, sir? Where are you calling from?
Currently, I'm in Kogi State. Got the information through the platform, or should I say the page of guest and the co-host talking about Dr. Abdullahi.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, and I have to join just to know, probably get more info about what he's been doing. And to set the record straight, I think I'm just one of those ordinary Nigerians, as a lot of people will put it. And it's quite sad, but yeah, most of our youth do not care to read deeply. A lot of information is being passed daily, but they just scroll past, and they choose to pick whatever that interests them. But trust me, I really want to tap also from what my brother said before the last speaker talking about Omeza, who said dissemination of information and also trying to orientate a lot of people is very important. I wouldn't know if there's going to be maybe a chain of, narrowing down information to the very grassroots people, the ordinary people who do not even understand what the solarization actually stands for and the advantage that they stand to gain. I'm going to use myself as a clear example. I'm a streamer, and I have some challenges at a point in time. For example, I go to a grassroots area where there's no power supply, and I struggle to probably get generator, then, struggle also to get fuel. And at the end of the day, you're not even sure if the generator is going to serve you from start to finish. So I thought it wise to say, okay, fine. Instead of all of these, stress and all that, why not go for maybe something that will be more beneficial? For example, I got a power tank for myself, and it's been serving me even more than the generator I used to struggle to get. Number one, the advantage is huge. There's no noise. The assurance is there 100%, from start to finish. And I now sat down, try to analyze in between. I thought, okay, it's like this is very, very massive. And I think this is where the huge advantage of, what was it called? Solar comes into play. So I really want to commend the platform and also commend the organization being led by Dr. Abdullahi Mustapha. And I really do hope that a lot of people will key in and, spread the information. So quite a lot of people will understand that it is no child's play what the government is doing, and also try to ensure that a lot of people get power very easily. We don't want to hear the blaming games, like a lot of people come try to look for excuses just because too many people do not have the information to respond to whatever they're saying. I really do hope that with time we'll have more people that will be involved or engaged, especially at the grassroots level, to orientate and educate quite a lot of people what energy, solarization actually stands for. Thank you so much for the opportunity to contribute. I really do appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
No, thank you so very much, Ahmad Emmanuel. That was a beautiful one from you. And distinguished ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier on, our special guest is on the program, has entered the conference room. He is no other person than Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi. Is the DG and CEO of Energy Commission of Nigeria. I have read his profile earlier, so there will be no need for me to go back into it. So by now you know who the caliber of the person that we're bringing. And like I said earlier on, this is the second time he's coming on this program because due to the call by so many people that they would like him to come back and address us. So he has now, even though you see, this is what I keep saying about our leaders, that we have a responsive leader in Nigeria now, because even though this morning, believe it or not, he was in Ekiti State, attending to the election that is going on there right now. So he left that at the state now just to be here to come and to come and attend this conference. So that's the reason why he's just coming in now. So for that, I apologize on his behalf to everybody. But then he's here now. So I will yield the floor to him now. So, but before then, can you please join me in welcoming Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi to the conference? Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, you are welcome, and I'll be yielding the floor for you to you now for you to do your presentation, because I learned you have a presentation to make. So you have the floor now, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, JK. JK, can you hear me, please?
Yes, please. Loud and clear.
All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're joining from. First of all, let me apologize personally for joining this meeting late. JK, you've said it all. I just arrived from Ekiti, actually. I am member of the Ekiti State Governorship Election Committee, which I'm sure we're winning. So we're just waiting to hear the announcement later.
Thank you for that info.
So I'm sorry for joining this late. I tried actually to join online when I was on the jet, but we don't have that facility here, so I couldn't do much. I had to come back quickly to change my Babariga into a very simple way so I can join this meeting. Thank you. You've done the introduction already. It's good to be here again. I was there. I can't predict the time. I've forgotten the time, but I know I was here before. And this is my second time of joining this August meeting. So I feel privileged. I am sure I'm one of those that have been given 2 slots, to come and speak on energy matters. First of all, I don't know if you guys can see my screen. I have tried to share something on the screen. If it's very visible, just tell me then it's visible, right?
It is,
good.
Yeah.
All right. So the topic I'm going to speak on today is very, very novel and very critical. I'm not going to be talking about my role in Energy Commission, but I've been given a role that is very, very dear to Mr. President, to us, to the Renewed Hope agenda. It's called the Renewed Hope Solarization Program. A lot of people have heard about this program. I've seen it maybe on the TV and all that. And we'll be skeptical about what are we doing? What does that mean? What is solarization? Who is doing solarization? And that's why we're here. So through solarization, just to cut it short, is a project to lighten up Nigeria. And that's why I've chosen a theme called Lighten Up Nigeria. So I will start by introducing the platform that I serve. I know I've done this before, but just for people that didn't have privilege to join before. As you're all aware, I'm the Director General of the Energy Commission of Nigeria. And the Energy Commission of Nigeria has been existing since 1979. It is one of the famous or one of the foremost agency of the country that has a singular responsibility for energy policy coordination, strategic planning, and also research leadership. What that means is Energy Commission is saddled with responsibility of coordinating policies that has to do with energy. And by energy, I mean simply oil and gas and power. And that power there is a traditional power, electricity, or conventional power, or the new energy, renewables, or whether it's nuclear and all that. So everything that has to do with power in all ramification is being coordinated by the ECN, and that's my role. And that's why sometimes people call me as the chief planner, energy planner of the nation. So because what we do is to plan and also to coordinate policies. So renewable energy development in Nigeria. Why are we concentrating on renewable energy? I think it's not far-fetched, because if you look at how hot the country is, my air condition is on right now. This is about 5 o'clock. Our solar intensity or irradiation is about 3.5 to 7. In fact, in Abuja, sometimes we have about 6 kilowatts per meter and per day. So meter square. What that means is let me take example, UK, because majority of Adebola, you live in the UK. The United Kingdom has a solar irradiation of about 700 watts per meter square per day. Now, if you're having 700 watts per meter per day, that means that you're not having even something very good to give you watts, because Nigeria, if Nigeria is assuming to have the kilo there is 1,000, that means we're having average of 5,000 kilowatt meter square per day of solar radiation. That's how hot the country is. Now, recall that United Kingdom generates its own electricity, about 23,000. That's 23 gigawatts from renewable energy from solar alone. That is a country that is not very hot, a country that hardly sees sunlight, a country that always waits for summer to actually call it to go out there to, feel the heat and all that. Nigeria that always have sunlight. I mean, if you talk about places like Abuja, now I'm using Abuja because I live here, this is where I work, so it's like a benchmark. Our solar irradiation here is about 7,000 kilowatts. That's 7 kilowatts. That's almost 700% bigger than what UK has. I mean, the heat. But the UK still have to take advantage of that, and is generating electricity 23,000. Imagine 23,000 watts generated from solar alone. But I must say, because what we are here to do is to educate ourselves and also chart the way forward. There's no blame game. So we're going to talk about the problem and talk about the solution. Nigeria, our in peak, imagine by peak, if you look at our grid, whether it's the renewable and also our grid, we're only able to get 6,000 in peak. Averagely, we're having about 5,600 right now, which is very good. I'll tell you why it's very good. It's a lot of improvement if you look at where we used to be. So if you look at wind energy, because when you say renewable, it's not only solar energy. We're also talking about other energies that are renewable. That's, you don't have to buy, and it's free source out there. So the wind energy also is another game. If you look down into the coastal area, the offshore, we're having up to 4 meters square wind speed. And the biomass, we all know what that is, agricultural waste and all that. So that's to tell you how much potential we have in the country. So the question now is, what is our situation? Where are we as a country? Our national grid access rate is about 40%. It means our grid generation capacity is about 14,000 megawatts. But what we're getting out of it is about 6,000. So we're just telling you about what the grid can even supply, even though we have something very, very big there. That means the grid is not a problem. The grid generation capacity is not a problem. So we still have about 85 million plus Nigerians that do not have access to reliable electricity. We're not ashamed to say that. We still have that. It means that our energy access is still not 100% yet. We've not reached that global goal of universal access to energy. Now, average energy being generated is about 4,000 megawatts. When I say average, I'm not talking about daily and all that. We're looking at maybe 10 years, and we've taken average, we're looking at about 4,000 megawatts. And if you look at our loss, what we are losing from what we will have gotten from this, from electricity, we're losing about 25 up to $29 billion. Wow. This is our annual loss yearly, yes. Now, we've talked about the problem. How do we address the challenge? Mr. President, and that is why I said earlier that we may not be in somewhere very good, but I will tell you that we have improved from where we used to be. The first thing Mr. President did in 2023 when he assumed office was to sign into law the Electricity Act 2023. What does that mean? That is actually decentralizing the power from the grid, that's from the national to the states, allowing the state to come and generate, transmit, and distribute electricity independently. So yeah, that is one of those things. And if installed generation, like I said earlier, is about 14,000 megawatts. But to instruct you to note that before 2023, our average, what we are actually getting to distribute is about 4,000 megawatts. But as we speak today, what is getting to our homes or what we're distributing is about 5.8 gigawatts. So it's about 5,800 megawatts at its peak. So that's why I said that we've not gotten where we want to be, but we are in somewhere very, very good. If within 3 years we're able to generate or to actually distribute extra 2,000 megawatts, I think that's something to commend Mr. President for. Sorry, I keep seeing comments coming in, so I think I have to. Just give me a minute. Let me just restart my sharing because I've seen so many comments coming in to block what I'm doing. So. All right. So another way to address it, which is very, very key to another step that Mr. President have taken is also to settle legacy debt. We're all aware that the Gencos have been owed a lot of money. I mean, to the volume of about 3.3 trillion. In fact, what we were told initially before this administration was it's about 6 trillion, or it was audited to about 3.3 trillion. And we're also aware that Mr. President have actually set up a vehicle to see that this debt has been cleared. And most of the Gencos, when you call them, when you ask them questions, why are we not generating up to the capacity that we should, they will tell you that they have debts already. Banks have been owing them, so they don't have money to really cater for that. So one of those ways to address that is to ensure that federal government, cater for this, clear the debts that the Gencos have been owed. Another very, very important thing, it may not be here, is the transmission lines. So, it's not in doubt that we all see in Nigeria that we have issues with our transmission, everyday collapse and all that. So Mr. President is also doing so much to see that our transmission, if you look at the recent time, we've not had any collapse. That's to tell you that a lot of infrastructural revamp has been done. So that is also another way to make sure that we address the energy paucity in the country. Mission 300 and Nigeria National. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to drive us towards how the solarization project is actually rebate. Why are we doing solarization project? Now, if you all recall, Mr. President attended the launch of this Mission 300 in Tanzania sometime in January 2025, where we launched this particular mission. And in that particular document that has been launched, the highlight of it is called Nigeria's National Energy Compact. And if you look deep into it, you'll see that there's a 30-30-30 ratio there. That is saying that the commitment of Mr. President by 2030 is to generate 30 gigawatts of electricity into the grid. And from that 30, we're aiming to get 30% of it from renewable. So the key word there is 30-30-30. So that is really the acronym they mean. So the Mission 300, that was the compact that was signed and was unveiled in Dar es Salaam. And the commitment from Mr. President is to, by 2030, ensure that our grid capacity is increased by 30 gigawatts. But our focus there is on the renewable that is there. It means that we must get about 10,000, megawatts of electricity from that. So the question is, how are we able to practicalize this? Because this is just a document, and that is where the solarization project comes to play. So what is now solarization project? The solarization initiative under the renewable agenda is to deploy off-grid and mini-grid solar power system across Nigeria, targeting households public institutions, markets to deliver reliable, affordable, and clean electricity where the grid has failed. Now, I usually just do a shortcut to say it's just to create access to electricity in critical infrastructure. And this is a strategy, really. Over time, our concentration has been on a grid that has a capacity to give us about 14,000 megawatts, but is only giving us about 6,000. So it means that the generation is not the issue. The problem is to getting that electricity to our household or to the industry. So if we keep concentrating on a grid, a singular grid, there's no way we can get it right. And that's why we've adopted this initiative called Solarisation, where we do isolated installation of hybrid mini grid. It's isolated because we're not connecting it to the grid. So the aim is not to micromanage or bring everything together and send it to the grid and start distributing. No, the aim is to pick all the critical infrastructures that needs electricity most. Imagine if all institutions, all hospitals or tertiary institutions, all critical institutions like the offices and the ministries and all that across the nation are being solarized and taken off the grid. What will be left? That will be just the household. Majority of our electricity demand or consumption is from the industry and from this critical infrastructure. So the aim is to make sure we take them off the grid, deploying solar energy system there in both rural area and peri-urban area. If we can achieve that, then whatever is being conserved or whatever is the remnant from the electricity that is from the grid, we can now distribute it to the household. And when you accumulate that together, we are sure of reaching our target, which is 30,000 megawatts by 2030. Now, this is an initiative. It is also a project that is being handled by the ECN, the Energy Commission of Nigeria. I have the direct supervision. I supervise that project directly. I'll be playing some video where you see me actually doing some design and doing it. It's directly under me, so it's not something that giving second party to do and all that. We're working with experts like Awari to make sure that our institutions, clinics, government buildings are being solarized. Some of these projects have started already. Some are even up to completion. I'll show some images as we go. So why solarization matters for Nigeria? Like I said earlier, energy access is key. Our target is to ensure that we attain that universal access to electricity. Majority of the global world, I mean, the countries, even African countries like South Africa, Ghana, and all that, are all approaching really the energy access, that's the global access, universal access. When you say universal access, it's 100% access where you don't have where every home or everybody already have access to a clean and reliable energy. In Nigeria, like I said, we're still about 60. I must say we used to be about 51, so we've improved. We're actually in 61% right now. We still have about over 60 to 90 million people that are still there without reliable access to electricity. But we are sure with this program, with this project that Mr. President has brought to us, by 2030, we have a good roadmap. Economic growth, climate action, we cannot deny the fact that we have also signed into majority of the treaties, global treaties, like the climate, in COPs, most of these, global climate actions, we're all signature to it. We've committed to 2060 to actually go fully green. It means that we're going to go net zero by 2050. It means that by then we're not going to be emitting, or we're going to ensure that we don't have any greenhouse gas out there. So the advantage of this solarization is, as we also meet our energy access, we're also going green. We're approaching, that 2060 commitment of going fully net zero. So there's a lot, also education and health, catalyzing the education by solarizing those tertiary institutions, job creation, because the opportunity here is very, very huge, which I'm going to show us very, very soon. The project I'm talking about that we've started already is about 120 megawatts. Each megawatt, we're looking at about maybe 2,000 panels. Well, what we are doing here is trying to also catalyze the production of local production of the solar panels here in the country, which has been started already. The ECN has a pilot plant already of about 10 megawatts. It has been done. It's a very pilot. It's just for demonstration purpose, but at least we actually be able to demonstrate that Nigeria has the capacity to start producing as well. So what we're doing with this project is to collaborate with other producers, particularly the Chinese, to come here and localize and domesticate the technology of this solar PV system. And the good news is we've signed already with the largest producers of solar panels already, Longi. They've agreed to relocate a solar panel that is already producing in America, very large 1,000 megawatt solar panel factory, to relocate that to Nigeria. And that's because of this solarization project that Mr. President has started already in the country. You can see how much job is being created there when this happens. So a lot of local producers have also come on board. We are signing offtake agreement with them. We're giving them, telling them we're going to buy from you. So go ahead and approach the bank and get the money. Financiers are already coming through. Technical partners are coming through because there is this project called Solarization program that Mr. President have started. So it's not just about the economics, it's not just about the energy access, it's also helping the youth to create jobs. So a lot is happening within that space. Now, this is what we've adopted within this project. When you say solarization, a lot of people may just think, oh, you just put panel there and it starts harvesting electricity and all that. So this gives you a simple model of what solarization project that ECN has actually taken is doing. So like I said, it's a hybrid. The hybrid means we're not disconnecting from the grid. We're not also telling them, stop using your gen and all that. What we are doing is to give them an alternative source that is more reliable and cheaper, and it's going to be free. Like I said, it's an intervention from Mr. President. So imagine if you have these solar arrays. We're also using, let me break it down so you understand what this means. The panels there, if you look down, you see HIMO 9 there. HIMO 9 is the latest technology. What this means, because over time we've realized we've simulated a lot of solar PV systems, and we saw that the issues and the challenges we're having in the solar panel in Nigeria, and in fact in Africa at large, is that most of the panels has their own solar cells. Those lines you see on top of the panels or the modules, that line is actually called solar cells. And as soon as you have a dust or you have shade covering those lines, if it's been installed where probably you have deaths or you have trees and all that, it does not harvest electricity. So that means it doesn't produce electricity anymore. So what the latest technology is doing is it has a technology to a built-in solar cells. It doesn't come with that solar cells or the lines anymore. So even if you cover one side with dust or you have rain or in fact, even during the dark, as far as there's light, the moonlight is enough for it to start to generate electricity. That is the latest technology. So the ECN is adopting that latest technology in the solarization project because we don't want to go absolute. We also want to go in line with global best practices. So if you look in there, you see some, it goes from solar panels to your inverter, from your inverter, it goes to a transformer, obviously to step down or step up. It depends on what you're bringing. Then we transmit it or distribute it to the consumers. So what this means is that we're going to have a solar pack. We're not going to have it on the roof. We're going to create a pack because it's a very large system we're talking about. Imagine if you're having 2 megawatt, 3 megawatt, you're looking at over 6,000 panels just in array. So we create that pack, we transmit it, convert it to electricity using your inverter. And another interesting thing that is there in the picture is the battery bank. What we're doing is we're not bringing each lithium batteries and stack it. No, we brought in a containerized, something that is already built in. It comes containerized already. It comes with inverter and battery already inbuilt in it. I'll show us one example because we've done a project already. So what this means that your engineers do not really need to do much to just stack it together. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I was just coming from the field, so you can imagine politics or shouting all through. So what this means is we're trying to minimize work for the technical partners. So everything we're bringing is going in line with the latest technology. That's why our battery energy storage system is not just battery we're bringing BESS. It's called battery energy storage system that comes integratedly with the inverter. I'll show us an example of what we have. So why I'm saying this is to know that Nigeria is not just doing solarization because it wants to do is not using the absolute, the common panels out there. We are doing things to make sure that we're going more sustainable than we used to be. We want to build something that will stand the test of time, something that will last the test of time. It's not just do a project, business as usual back in the days where you just install something and, a lot of projects have failed, so many mini grid. The mini grid project do not just start today. A lot of these mini grid projects is because we use absolute materials, we use lower technologies, that's why it fails. But Mr. President directive is to use the best of the best because we want to compete, we want to be the best in Africa. And that's our target for now. So if you look at everything, we're using the best, the same thing the Americans are using, the same thing the British are using. In fact, I'm not sure if the British have started using Haimonan yet because it's a production that just came out. I had to go to China to make sure I saw it. It came out about 6 months ago, so I'm not sure it's even everywhere. But this is the biggest technology that you can see out there, even in the global, in the best of the best, in Americans and all that. So this is what you see. So these slides tell us about the project itself. What do we have? Like I said, we have this project is to solarize every tertiary institution and also critical infrastructure in the country. And it's for 36 states, including FCT. That is 37. 36 states, including FCT. Presently, we have 5 active projects, and I'll show us what we're doing there. We have over 250,000 beneficiaries. That's the target. 250,000 institutions, tertiary institutions, FC, universities, primary healthcare systems, hospitals and all that. That's our target. And the target in terms of volume is about 500 megawatts. So for us to achieve the global access or the universal access in these particular critical institutions or critical infrastructure, we must deploy 500 megawatts. So that's the target. So right now what we're doing is we are phasing it. We're in the phase 1 where we've deployed over 100 megawatts. And as we speak, every state has benefited from this. We've selected carefully each different universities, different FCs, different hospitals. When I say hospitals, it must be a federal government facility, not just a private hospital. We selected that carefully. And how do we do that? We did some, practical energy audits. We went through individual universities and tertiary institutions to conduct audit and see what do they really need. What are they sitting on right now? What is the size of the student there? Who are the targets? Why do they have even any access? If they have, how much do they spend? I'll give us an example of that. We went to BUK and also a university, a teaching hospital in Kano called Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital. We audited the teaching hospital and we find out that every month they spend about 160 million naira in electricity bill alone. And they spend about 30 million naira for diesel for their gensets. That's almost 200 million per month. And this is a federal institution. It means federal government, because for us, we're not looking at the hospital, we're looking at federal government. Federal government is paying 200 million per month in just one institution to make sure that they have electricity. Imagine how many institutions we're looking at, 250,000 globally, all in Nigeria. How much do you think we're spending for electricity for this critical infrastructure? And that is, it's not just about the social, it's also economical to go and solarize these places. This is just to tell us what we are doing. Imagine taking these whole places off the grid. They don't have to buy diesel anymore. They don't have to worry paying 160 million for NEPA. They don't have to pay those bills, whether band A or band B anymore. And that is the target, to make sure that we provide affordable and accessible electricity, and also very clean, because we're using, a greener source, which is solar. So this is what the solarization project is all about. So presently, this is the spread of the solarization project. Presently, in real time, like I said earlier, this is actually the capital project is in the 2025 budget, is last year budget. It means that the project has been paid for partially. That is 30% has been paid for. The contractors have mobilized to site already. We have almost done one particular one which we're using as a pilot. That is the ECN office itself, because ECN itself is an institution. The ECN has about it has 6 research centers under it. So we've decided to take Energy Commission as a pilot to demonstrate this new technology we're talking about, which I'm going to play us some video to watch soon to see what we're doing in ECN and how we're able to take the Energy Commission off the grid, and also what it means to Nigeria and to us as well, that works in ECN. So presently we have approved 106 project sites already, and it cuts across every zone: the Northwest, North Central, Southwest, Southeast, Northeast, and South-South. And this is just a pilot. The sites are there, 24 sites from Northwest and all that. So we have tried to, give figures to this and also numbers to this. The money that's been spent there is about 52 billion naira. Like I said, this has been appropriated already. It's a budget that has been run, is appropriated in the national budget, which is the 2025 budget already. So it's not a rhetoric, it's a project that is ongoing, it's a project that is started already. Majority of the project has the panels already on ground. Because one thing I'm also very, very worried about is not just to bring this panel from China or from outside. We're also very, very keen in localizing the technology. So we are trying to see how much we can get from the local producers. So that's why it's a bit slow. We are trying to see if we can get much from them. I know our production capacity is very, very low right now. But I must say, because of this project and also the area project, we've had a lot of companies coming to locate and also building factories just to meet up to the target we have. So in terms of education, so the institution itself, like I said, our target, our phase 1 is looking at just tertiary institutions and also health care facilities. So we've concentrated more on healthcare facilities because of obvious reason. The teaching hospitals are all in the universities. We all know that. So if you're putting anything in the teaching hospital, you are indirectly solarizing the university as well. So that's why you may see figures more in the health, facilities. And we've tried to, create balance a bit. And it cut across, is the project that cut across, and this is just the phase 1 of it. We're going to go later to see how we can bring in other infrastructures into it. And we're looking at about, like I said, over 100 megawatts right now. The target is 500 megawatts. So for us, that's a lot. If we can achieve this, we're about 20% done already. So we'll go into next phase when we're done with this. So this is just telling us about the spread and how much is going to where and how. Now, I also like to cite this very, very critical example. What happened is a real life scenario. Just about 4 months ago, MNIM Teaching Hospital actually lost 2 lives. And this is because of due to power outbreak. They had 2 patients that were on ventilators. Unfortunately, they took the light. Before they could go into gen, the oxygen stopped working, and they lost those 2 patients. In fact, they had even a lot of protest. In fact, people from the MNIM and people from the area actually trooped into the PHCN office and wanted to even burn it down. It took the security apparatus, the police, to actually, intervene. And immediately, just 2 days after that, Mr. President directed that we go, and that is where we started this project, even before we go to ECN. We went there, and as we speak today, we're already almost completion. We deployed 4 megawatts of electricity to the MNIM Teaching Hospital, and we're aiming that by the end of the month or maybe next month, we will be commissioning that project. Now, this is just to tell you how important this project is. It's not just about giving access, it's also going to save life, because we cannot keep relying on an unreliable, we have to go green, and we have to go on into a more renewable and more accessible asset of energy in the country, and that's what we're doing. I said it earlier that we had to go. I'll be showing us some some of these projects, so we know this is real. Some of us from ECN already know what happens in ECN and all that. So I will be playing to us some videos so we see what we have. What we are seeing on the screen is just, this is our office, Energy Commission office, a bit old, but very, very technological, very smart. Will just tell us what we've just done, where we are in the project. I'm using ECN as a pilot. That's where I am. They say charity begins at home. So I cannot be talking about solarization while I still use gensets. I can't be saying I have to go green. I go to COP20, COP30, and be talking about net zero while I'm still using generators. So I have to demonstrate what I'm preaching. Now, please, let me just play this for us to watch. Yeah, thank you very much for that time and for watching that video. So that's the Honorable Minister there and the groundbreaking ceremony. I just spoke about in Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital. The project has gone very, very far. Like I said, over 50% already. The earlier one we watched is the ECN headquarters in Abuja, and that one is already completed. I would say the panel, the battery energy storage system is already installed. The panels are all already off. You can see it is already a fan. We've tried to use the rooftop installation because we want to conserve the car park as well area, so we can use it to car park. We don't have much space. It's not really a big farm there to do a solar farm. So we've tried to technologically manage the lands and all that. But the energy audit is a 4-story building. The audit actually says about 350 kilowatts of electricity, and what we're deploying is about 5 megawatt. We're deploying, about 0.5 megawatt. That's 500 kilowatt. Obviously, because of efficiency of the panel. Panels are not always 100% efficient. So based on our tests so far, the panels are about 97% efficient. So we're looking at losing, there are some loss out there. And we have to also save some energy to our batteries so we can give our neighboring, we intend to solarize those offices around us. So that's why we're giving us even excess to demonstrate that, yes, this is real. We can, offices can go off the grid without relying on the grid anymore. So that's to tell you, and this is a project from the Renewed Hope Solarization Program. It's real, it's happening. We're deploying megawatts of electricity, and the target I must remind us, is 30,000 megawatts at the end by 2030. And out of that 30% must come from renewable. That is, Mr. President, what? 30% from renewable. It means 10,000, I'm just approximating here, 10,000 must come from renewable. And that is where this project is coming from. A lot of projects, similar projects are there in other agencies. REA is doing so much. A lot of offices, Ministry of Power also have some pilot renewable projects and all that. But for us, as Energy Commission, Renewed Hope Solarization is our signature project, and we're delivering it in no time. The future is solar. The time is now. Very, very critical. We cannot keep talking. What we are doing is we have started already. We have a target. For me, my target is to make sure by the end of the year, this project, every institution, every tertiary institutions, and also the primary healthcare facilities are off the grid. That's my target. And we're sure of meeting of that target. Energy Commission is partnering with so many solar producers, like I said earlier. We are happy, and this is an opportunity for anyone watching here today. If we have investors, if we have people with factories, we are happy to give you, to sign in an offtake agreement with you. We don't want to keep going abroad to ship in solar panels. We're already taking a step to make sure we relocate one of the largest solar panel factory from America that is being owned by Longi in this country. There's a memo already going to FEC on this, and hopefully it's going to be a groundbreaking news. We're going to make sure we're going to be the largest producers of solar panel. Our target really is to saturate, to be able to, sell here, to make sure that the market, Nigerian market, is being covered, and the remnant will be taken to African market. We'll start with West Africa, then we expand, we scale. So that's the target. And we're sure that very, very soon, in no time, we're going to be the lead in the exports of solar panel module. We're already taking the giant stride already by doing it at home, solarizing our homes, solarizing our schools, solarizing our businesses as well. So opportunity here is very, very great. The money is there, the market is there. What we need is to see serious investors that are ready to mobilize these factories. And if you can do it, we'll pay for it. That's just what we're saying. I think I have to end it here. Thank you so much for listening. Bring up your question. This, I know, is supposed to be question and answer, but it's good to set the tune.
Wow, what can I say? I think I'm kind of speechless at the moment. Now I'm not even sure. I'm struggling to find the right words to describe that presentation, because it is as detailed and as in depth as they come. Thank you so very much, Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, for that, because I knew I knew you blow our minds, and you did just that within the time that you made your presentation, and I must say thank you so very much for that. Even though you had other commitments, you still made sure that you joined the conference. Thank you so very much for that. Because of the paucity of time now, because we've almost 2 hours now, but then we have to honor our promise to our participants. So, and we have a lot of hands up. But before I do that, there are two very, very important personalities at this conference that I have to introduce them first before we go into the question and answer session. First of all, we have the Chief of Staff to the President, no less. They don't come any bigger than that. I keep saying that every time. He's the Right Honorable Femi Gbadabiamila. He's on this program to show support for Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, and to show Nigerians that the Renewed Hope administration of President Tinubu is interested in ensuring that the Nigerians across the country, across the length and breadth of the country, is taken care of as far as power generation is concerned. So this shows that we have a serious government who are, like I said at the beginning of the program, within 2 weeks of the president assuming office, he signed the executive order to give all states the the right to be able to generate, transmit, and to distribute their own electricity. So that shows that we have a serious government in place now who is ready, to fulfill the promises made to Nigerians during the electioneering campaign. Thank you so very much, sir, for being part of this conference today. Your presence says a lot, and trust me, I am humbled to have you here. Thank you so very much, sir, and God bless you. And again, we have our patron. He's very popular to all our participants. We have our patron, and he's no other person than Chief Babatunde Ogala, SAN. He's the chief counsel to our president. So I think I will have to yield the floor to him, just to give us some words of encouragement for a couple of minutes. So Chief Babatunde Ogala, you have the floor now, sir.
Thank you very much, my learned brother JK. I'm not a chief, I'm still Mr. Like I keep saying, I'm still too young. When I grow up, I may be a chief.
Okay. Noted,
I'll wait for my brother, the chief of staff too, has refused to be a chief. So I'll wait for him. The day he chooses to be a chief, I will join.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Well, what do I say? Engineer Mustapha Abdullahi. I'll say, wow. I must confess, you personally blew me. I am happy. I am glad. It's been a while I joined, but I am happy and I am glad that I was part of this session. You have demonstrated that the president, in assigning you with this responsibility, did not make a mistake. He has picked on a man who not only knows his onions, is eloquent, could deliver his message, and has shown that he's knowledgeable and clearly understands the assignment entrusted to him. Beyond that, with eye-opening, the things I've heard today, I'm sure a lot of our listeners will be surprised about what they've heard, including what the Agency Energy Commission of Nigeria, which has been entrusted to the DG Mustapha, is doing. I must say, I was amazed with the statistics he has delivered, and it speaks volumes about what this government is doing that a lot of us perhaps do not appreciate. Well, I don't blame those who may not appreciate, because we also have a responsibility to have them know and inform, like Dr. Mustapha has done today. So I congratulate him for a very, very, very good delivery. And beyond that, I can also attest to some of what the Energy Commission is doing. I am in a neighborhood where I have felt the impact of this commission and the work of Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi. I've seen the impact. I've seen how they've been able to take a lot of our streets off the grid. Because when we look at the capacity that is being generated, more often than not, the average Nigerian imagines that power generation is just off-grid alone. And especially, on grid, sorry. A lot of people tend to think that is, what you transmit through TCN, yes, the transmission company, and generated by the GENCOs, transmitted and distributed. It goes far beyond that, especially with the like of what the agency like the Energy Commission is doing, putting a lot of us on solar. A lot of streets now are run on solar in Nigeria. And beyond that, sir, I must also say that we as Nigerians, we as a people, need to also start asking questions. And that is where we must start looking at what the subnationals are doing. Like the DG has just told us which I incidentally am aware of, as far back as 2023, within a month or two of the president assuming powers. I think it's even within weeks, less than a month. Precisely, if I remember, in June 2023, he had signed the Electricity Act. And what does the Electricity Act say? It has taken power and off the exclusive legislative list and has given powers to the subnationals. And subnationals here, we are talking about states, we are talking about local governments. And today there is nothing stopping the subnationals from generating power. There is nothing also even stopping the private investors from generating power. I mean, there are mini grids that can run in small estates, in small communities. But the question we then need to ask the subnationals, how many have actually taken positive steps since this law was made as far back as 2023? How many have taken positive steps to put in place regulations, to put in place the machinery for having power distributed, generated, distributed by the subnationals? So these are questions that will also enjoin us. Let us also start asking the subnationals what they're doing. It's not enough to say, oh, federal government, federal government, federal government. Yes, the federal government has a role to play. And what is that federal government? Create the enabling environment. That has been done with the establishment of bodies like Electricity Commission of Nigeria, with bodies like NERC, the regulatory body, the Rural Electrification Agency, and such. But the subnationals, the investors, and even amongst us, resources can be put together to do small grids. There can be small generating capacity. I mean, you now see a lot of estates have for 24 hours power supply these days that are using other sources other than hydro, gas, and such conventional and the regular ones that we know. And such persons today, if you look at some roads, I can give an example of the third mainland bridge in Lagos, is all well lit from the beginning to the end with solar panels. And there are many like that. And that is one area where I would also wish to commend the Electricity Commission. They've done a lot in that area. I mean, I felt the impact in the areas, even in Lagos, not necessarily in Abuja, in Lagos State. So I will once again commend the DG for this enlightenment, for this education. Me, I've also been very well educated. And as usual, JK, it's never too much to say thank you to you and your team. It's never too much to say thank you to those in diaspora who believe so much in this country, who are investing in this country, investing in education, investing their emotions, investing their passion. We know a lot of criticisms are born out of concern, not necessarily ill will. We know those who are ill-willed, we know those that are positive. So for those of you who are out there, who are there for survival, and who are so interested in making our country better, who are so interested in knowing what is happening in our country, who are so interested in contributing intellectually through your remittances, through your suggestions, through your education of others, I will say thank you. JK, Adebola, Adeomole, Tosin Olayinka, and the rest of the team, I commend you. I thank you. And you can continuously count on me. I am there. I mean, like I said at various times, we are getting closer home. I remember also we had said one day we will get the president to participate in this program. We are getting home. The chief of staff now is participating. Before long, the vice president will participate. And I can assure you, ministers have participated soon. I mean, we are getting home. We're already inside the villa. One day, the president hopefully will make a surprise appearance on your program. You are doing well. I commend you. I say thank you. And I say to you, for the hard work that you are putting into all of this, of course, you know what the reward is. More work. and a better country. Once again, thank you, DG. Thank you, JK. Thank you, Ade. Thank you, Tosin. Thank you, the rest of the team. God bless you all.
Thank you so very much, sir. It's always a pleasure to have you here because every time you speak, it's like you make it more seem more easy for us. Trust me, your support is the reason why we keep doing what we do with sir. So thank you so very much, and God bless you. Now I will be. It's now question and time session. Sorry, question and answer session. We'll have a lot of hands up, and we'll try to take as much as we can. We are extending our time for today for obvious reasons because our special guest came from a different assignment to come and address us. So we will be extending the time for this one. But then I need to plead with all our participants who have their hands up. We'll give everybody just 1 minute. Just 1 minute to make your point. Then we'll take about maybe 4 or 5 questions at a time. Then our special guest will answer it. So on this now I'll have to hand over to my co-host, Barrister Tosin Olayinka. You have the floor now to take on the questions. Thank you so very much. Well, like I said, please 1 minute. You go straight to the point. You tell us where your name, where you're calling from, and you go straight to the point for 1 minute, and so that we can get through all the hands that we have up to date. Thank you so very much, and God bless. Sorry, Barrister Tosin Olayinka, you have the floor now.
Thank you very much, sir. Our distinguished leader and chairman, Ambassador J.K. Adebola, for the opportunity once again. And again, we appreciate the presence of our patron. Thank you very much, sir, as well, for your words of encouragement, as always. We must say that we are not taking this for granted. Thank you, sir. Also to our distinguished guest, in person of Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, the DG Energy Commission of Nigeria, ECN. We welcome you specially, and thank you for coming always each time we call upon you. Moving on to our distinguished participant, I would like to start from Honorable Fako, and after that, I want Mr. Henry Oriabure to get ready. Then after that, I move on to Ghazali. Please, you have 1 minute each. Honorable Fako, you have the floor now. Thank you.
You can unmute now, sir.
Okay, probably is having some technical glitches. Well, in the interim, we'll have to suspend that. Actually, I want Mr. Henry to please come forward, and also we want Mr. Oh yeah, move on. Can you go on, please? Yeah, thank you. You're live.
I was pressing boot instead of mute. I was carried away. Now, quickly, I want to say thank you to my big brother, Honorable Gala, and Dr. Mustapha. Please, what we need to do, we've done so much, we just need to blow our trumpet. A lot of Nigerians doesn't know what has been done. And we are trying to push a positive narrative of what the government has achieved. In the last 2 months since I've been around, I've been shouting about NER fund. And people are saying, please connect us. It's not true, blah, blah, blah. We are talking about electrification. They are saying blah, blah, blah. They are mentioning Adelabu for your state. I said, please come and join this program and listen to what Dr. Mustapha is saying. So now, sir, Dr. Mustapha is listening. So we have a lot of people on this program. We need to blow our trumpet. And me, I am here. I've come to join him. You need to sign me up. Me, Adewale Felix Aja. Dr. Galais, listen to me. I'm in Lagos and I'm not going anywhere. But it's their father. We have to be part of this and we have to prepare the gospel. Thank you. That's all I want to say. One of our guys here, he has some things to do. Gideon, Edda Gideon. Please, can you please call him? He has something to say. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Fako. That is well taken. I'll move on to Mr. Henry Oriabure. You have the floor now, please.
Wow. Thank you very much, Dr. Mustapha. Well, my name is Henry Oriabure. I'm based in the UK. I'm the Director General and National Coordinator for Years for APC. I'm involved in the UK decarbonization project in the United Kingdom in the installation of solar panels and heat pumps across various local government schools in the United Kingdom. And I just want to say this, when the UK government 2020 released £1 billion for decarbonization, I was the technical lead on the ISN grant in the United Kingdom, and we've done a lot in the United Kingdom. And this begs the question, I would love to contribute. So our Yes for APC platform is basically to highlight the good work of the president, which I believe at the moment is not well articulated to the public. Not only have we been to Nigeria with the team, I'm coming with my British engineer to embark and engage with investors as well, to engage with people like you in the area of solarization. That is my experience. If I can do that for UK, United Kingdom, I believe I have my call is to support Nigeria, my country, and in particular the president for his 2027 election. And so that is the goal. So yes, for APC, we stand to do that. And I've got the backing of everyone within the UK. And even so we want to work with you, collaborate with you to get the best for you to support the president. And that is our goal. Yes, for APC. And my advice in moving forward for us is we plan to visit Nigeria, hopefully with my team, maybe first week of July, and we'll find a way to engage you to see how we can progress on this aspect of 774 community solar projects across Nigeria. And our vision is light for every Nigeria. This is something I'm doing in the UK, light for every Nigeria. It must be done. The president has done a lot. And I would say, politically, in the area of free energy to Nigeria, he has done.
Wow, thank you very much. Probably you've exceeded your 1 minute limit. Thank you very much for that. It's well taken, and I'm sure you're going to get the response when the time comes. Okay, I need to move on to Mr. Ghazali. Do we have Mr. Ghazali in the house? You may please come forward with your question or submission. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Olainka, for this opportunity. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, I would like to sincerely commend the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of Energy Commission of Nigeria, Dr. Mustapha, for his insightful and forward-thinking presentation on the Renewed Hope Solarization Program and the advancement of universal clean energy. My question is this. Many government programs in Nigeria have been launched with great promises, but struggled with continuity after changes in administration. What legal, financial, and institutional framework are being put in place to ensure that the Renewed Hope Solarization Program becomes a national energy transformation agenda that survives political transformation and delivers lasting benefits to future generations of Nigerians? Thank you. That's my question.
Okay. Thank you very much. That is well put down now. I'm sure you're going to get the response soon. Thank you very much. Now, I want to move on to our distinguished guest to please do justice to all the questions and submission. Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Tosin. The questions are very few, actually. Let me also join the queue. Yeah, let me join the queue by appreciating our leader, the chief I also call him a chief because you introduced him as a chief. Chief Babajide Ogala, SAN. Thank you so much for joining again. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you. Thank you so much. Also, thank you, the chief of staff. I saw him when he joined, actually. And that's why my computer have to actually slow down a bit because they know somebody with capacity and high caliber is joining. It actually distorted my speech a bit and all that. Thank you so much for joining, sir. We appreciate you. We appreciate you so much. Thank you, Chief of Staff. The first question for me is from Honorable Fako. It's not a question, but say it's just a comment and also contribution from him. He said he wants to be part of it. We need to blow our trumpet. That's what I've had. Thank you so much for the offer. You know where I am. You're my friend. You know where I am. So we will connect. We'll connect and make sure that we blow our trumpet properly, very well. We will, like I said earlier, we are open for collaboration. We want to collaborate in all facets of, you see, media. We want to collaborate in every department to make sure that this project stand the test of time. So I'll reach out to you later to see how we can connect. Mr. Henry, thank you so much for your insightful contributions. You have educated us a lot. You told us about what you've been doing from the UK. We need that also here in Nigeria. Decarbonization is very key. Luckily, I'm also the focal person in decarbonization, climate matters, so we need to connect. You talked about a very interesting figure, $1 billion, which you help the British government to catalyze. And we also want to see that in Nigeria. We're very open. And I said it earlier that Nigeria is still a virgin, is still a very open market. It's a market that is very, very good, very viable. We have concept notes already. We can share with you for solar projects, for renewable energy projects. We have a lot of concepts also in the gas side. The subject today is just on renewables, so I don't want to talk about gas, but we have many concepts in decarbonization side, so we could discuss that and see how we can. We're very open to collaboration, particularly the Energy Commission that I serve is ready to collaborate with you to see how we could. And you also said you're coming to Nigeria first week. We'll be waiting for you. My email will be dropped. I'll drop my email in the comment section. The email also will be dropped with our leader, the host today, chief host, Joseph Adebola has the email, official email. You can reach out to me via that email. We can plan your visit before you come. So we organize a meeting with our team and your own team that is coming to Nigeria to see how we can, enhance those potential finances that you may be there in England. Mr. Ghazali, your question is very clear and it's something that is already inbuilt in our model of operation. Sustainability, very, very key. If you look at the project, it's a program, it's Mr. President program. Yes, it's called Renewed Hope Solarization because it's his concept, it's drawn from the Renewed Hope agenda, but it's sponsored by federal government. It's not sponsored by him, A lot of people come and does not think like him. What he has just done is to take from that horse and put in. So whether he's there or not, he has created a roadmap. He has created a pathway. I recall what I said, a target of 2030. So he's given us a target already. It's not a project of today or project of tomorrow. It's a target. That 30,000 megawatts there's already a roadmap. There's a policy for it. It's being captured in our NEP already, National Energy Master Plan. It's captured in our renewable energy roadmap. There's a document already in Energy Commission. It's a global document that was drafted by ECN and in collaboration with the Renewable Energy International Renewable Energy Forum, which is IRENA. So it's not just a document. It's not a federal government thing. It's something that we've already put as a program for Nigeria. So it's something we should be thanking him for. So the sustainability is there. The money, like I said, is already budgeted for. It's something that's appropriated. It's not a promise. So whether he's there or he comes back or not, he's appropriated it. And there's a roadmap. It's not something someone will come and say, no, it's Nigerian money. It's not for Nigeria. It's not for someone. It's not for the president. What the president has done is just to bring it. It's there, but nobody has thought of it. It's just an initiative that he has just brought. So, and it's something that is very sustainable. So it's something that is ongoing. We've almost completed the first phase and we'll be going through the second phase. So it's very, very sustainable. I think that's the question I have here. So
Yes, thank you very much, distinguished. Moving on to the other participants who may have questions and submission. We have Mr. Jamil Baba. We have Chinyerugo. We have Renew Hope Global. We have Osawen. We have Honorable Omololu Nick Apata. And we have Mr. Isaac. Please get ready to put forward your questions or submissions. Now I call on board Mr. Jamil Baba. Over to you. Please, can the admin please help meet Mr. Jamil Baba? And if it's not ready,
I'm ready. I'm here.
Great.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mustapha, for this insightful and impactful presentation. My name is Muhammad Jamil Baba, and I have a strong interest in the intersection of climate action, sustainable development, agricultural transformation, and inclusive empowerment. So, considering the critical role of renewable energy in enhancing livelihoods, building climate resilience, and improving productivity in rural communities, my question here is, how can the Renewed Hope Solarization Program be integrated with government empowerment initiatives, such as the Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, one of the key social investment programs in the National Social Investment Program Agency in the Ministry of Humanitarian, to support climate smart agriculture and empower rural farmers and MSMEs through access to reliable clean energy solutions for irrigation, agro-processing, and value addition. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for that. There will be a response to that effect shortly. I move on to Chinyerugo Ezima. Please, if you're there, you have the floor now.
Okay. Good evening, and thank you to the organizers of this program. It's my first time, and I'm really impressed. I'm happy. And to our hosts, I really appreciate the work you're doing. I've been following your projects, and I must say kudos to you. So my question, I noticed from your presentation and from following you that you are more focused on the tertiary institutions and the hospitals. Meanwhile, at the heart of Nigeria's progress is the idea to support manufacturing. And of course, energy is the biggest headache for most of those manufacturers out there. My name is Chinyerugo Ezima, calling from Gombe, and I work with a pharma company. And I know the bulk of the budget, monthly budget, goes into power. It's either you're buying diesel or you're paying electricity bills. And of course, you do more of buying the diesel. So I don't know what is the plan of the commission in trying to midwife this transition process to support manufacturing and support these factories out there. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that. We also have somebody here, Renew Hope Global.
Thank you very much, Olayinka.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Olayinka. This is Engineer Bola Babarinde from South Africa. I'm sorry it came at Renew Hope Global.
Okay.
Yeah,
no problem, sir.
Thank you very much. We are part of this 100%. That whatever I say this evening is not to slight anyone.
You may go on, sir. Well, I guess probably has a technical issue with his device or something. Okay. Let's move to Mr. Osawem. Mr. Osawem, over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Unfortunately, my questions has been asked earlier on by Honorable Fako and Ghazali. Well, I'm calling all the way from Benin City, Edo State, and my name is Uwagboy Osawe, and National Coordinator of the Renewed Hope Agenda Continuity Marshals, REACMA, which is a youth strategic support group for the 2027 elections and beyond. Because my question has been asked, I'll just say I want to genuinely appreciate Dr. Mustapha and the Energy Commission. We see his effort and we appreciate him sincerely. Indeed, Dr. Mustapha knows what he's doing, and we at REHACMA would love to collaborate as well. And I want to appreciate Mr. President for giving young persons, young professionals, like Dr. Mustapha, a chance to show quality leadership. It shows that Nigeria is heading towards a very positive and clear direction. So thank you very much, my brother.
Okay, thank you very much for that, distinguished. I move on to Honorable Omololu Nick Apata. Over to you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Barrister Tosin. Yes, my name is Omololu Nick Apata. Just like the DG, who has, brilliantly made this presentation for us today, I'm returning from Canada. My background is in vocational education. I was a vocational instructor in Canada for over 23 years. So we are currently located, I've started a vocational training program in welding and metal fabrication in the town of Kuje within the FCT. So I see a synergy between what the Energy Commission is doing in the area of solarization and what we do. The name of our organization is Adept Welding and Training Services. We take trainees from the Industrial Training Fund, ITF, and we take from the federal government under its TVET program. So I think there's a discussion I've had with the DG, which I think is still ongoing. It is, hello, can you still hear me?
Loud and clear, please.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it is to find the intersectionality between what we do and what he's doing so well at Energy Commission. We are hard tech people. We are not into the software part of it, but the thing is in the fabrication or in the welding and fabrication of and actually galvanization of solar light poles. We are well positioned to be part of that movement because I see what Dr. Mustapha is trying to do is to involve everyone who has one thing or the other to contribute to the the provision of solar energy, renewable energy to homes and institutions and even organizations in the country. And I think I hope that after today that our conversation will continue. Thank you so much. And I also, as the leader of the New Hope Canada, I need to thank my brother, Honorable J.K. Adebola, and Honorable Tosin, and the patron, Chief Ogala, and every other person involved in this laudable event. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, distinguished. We're moving to calling Mr. Isaac. Mr. Isaac, you have the floor now.
Thank you so much. It's very interesting listening to Dr. Mustapha, and I am very excited to announce that we have investors that is able to work with ECN, toward having an offtake agreement and also being able to participate in the solarization program. So that's one. And then the second and also very critical point, I was looking at the objectives that he highlighted of ECN and the operation in solarization and trying to highlight how given the fact that a lot of people don't know about this, because information, as you know, is very critical, that we have an AI program, one of the largest AI, the top 10 as a matter of fact in the world, is owned by us. Fireflies AI, you probably know, and that is already employing a lot of people in Nigeria. So we want to bring this on board the ECN Solarization program. And then we've asked for the key highlight on how this can be useful. It can be useful in stakeholder consultation, partnership and negotiation, and technical committee meetings. It can also be useful in project planning, progress review, and implementation coordination. It can be useful in policy development, standards setting, and knowledge management. It can also be useful in capacity building, training.
I guess
so
that
any of these things, yeah, we will be very happy to coordinate with Dr. Mustapha and members of his team how we can come on board to bring this, and including the investor that we have on solar project. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, distinguished. Yes, I now yield the floor to our distinguished guests to please answer the questions and also reply the submission. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Justin. I was actually replying messages. Messages are coming in privately, so I'm trying to reply. So I'll start with the first one. Jamil Baba, you've asked how we could integrate this program with the social needs, and you also specify agriculture. Yes, there's opportunity there. Like I said, this is the first phase. Our target is actually to solarize critical infrastructures. So we've just selected institutions, we've selected tertiary institutions, and also primary healthcare facilities as the first phase. And within this project, which is really not at scale, we're doing a lot within, to supply also for mechanization, particularly if the robotics and those smart machineries in agriculture that does not need large scale electricity. It only needs like 1 or 2 panels, just about 1,000 watts or something. So we are looking at opportunities of localizing that technology using our even home made panels within that space in agriculture. So we have a lot really we can integrate this program in agriculture, but that will be talk of another day because the budget is specific to institutions and also tertiaries. But we can talk through it and see how we can. For the social need, we're doing a lot. There's a solar home system that's been distributed by ECN. We've done multiple thousands of this that we give homes. It's a very micro built-in solar home system, very portable, that can take fridges, can take lighting system, and take basic things. Those are the things we do within the social, homes and all that, just to make sure that we give back to the society. We're doing a lot of that. And that has been budgeted for. We intend to do it within the 2026 budget, which has just been released, So if you have my email, you can email me so that we can see how we can collaborate within your institution or where you work to see how we can scale this. Mr. Eziba, thank you so much. Thanks for your kind words. Yes, the focus is on tertiary institutions and hospitals for now, the first phase. Manufacturing is another. Yes, it takes a lot of power from the grid. And we're doing so much in ECN to also reduce that. The manufacturing does not have really generation. There is not the issue. Anybody that's setting up the industry will have source of power. But what the issue is really not on the renewable energy generation, but more on energy efficiency. And that's why the ECN and UNIDO is collaborating to build in policies for energy efficiency. Matter of fact, we even developed what they call MEP. It's called minimum energy performance standard for energy that is being used in the industry. So we're doing a lot to see how we can reduce the electricity demand within the industry. So because our focus in industry is anybody that will be building industry definitely will have power that will power that industry. And by the time we have created this alternative power, which is from renewable, for these critical infrastructures, like I said, the grid will be less saturated. We'll have a lot that can now go around. So what we're doing is just to desaturate that grid that already have. Everybody is relying so much on this. The state is relying on the grid. Abuja is relying on the grid. Tertiary institution is relying on the grid. What Mr. President is doing is to decentralize this, give alternative source. When you have many sources, other sources can now go around. You know, what you're conserving, energy that has been conserved can now be sent to the industry. So a lot of policies have been put in place to see that the industry has a sustainable energy within that space. Mr. Osawem, sorry, Mr. Osawem, that's what I just noted. I think it's a shortcut of the name. Thank you so much. I appreciate your comment, and we're ready to collaborate with you. My email, the personal email and also official email will be put into the comment box. I'm sure the Renewed Hope team will actually spread that out by email or by something. I don't know how they'll communicate, but I will make that public here so we can really speak outside this meeting to collaborate. If you have anything to about the government, we're open to collaborate with you. Mr. Apata, thank you also from Canada. You're welcome to FCT. Welding is very, very critical. Matter of fact, the EPC or the ENC, the construction that happens within the space of solarization, mostly is welding. So we cannot run away from welding. So if you are doing already something within that space, I said it clearly that ECN, the president, is very, very keen in localization. We have to domesticate those technology. We don't rely on foreigners to come and weld. We rely on Nigerians. So we're ready to synergize. We're ready to collaborate with you to see that we move this project to another level. Mr. Isaac, you said you have investors. That's what we need. Imagine the president already gave 220 billion naira for this, and this is just for about 120 megawatts. Our target is about 500 megawatts, so we need more money. If we can come, we can scale immediately. We're ready to really, really sign. The most important thing is the market. The market is there. We'll give you the comfort. Mr. President has created an enabling environment already with policy, with a lot of policies out there that we can latch on with. So we're here to collaborate with you. Please reach out to me. Let's talk through this. You talked about information that is not reaching out there. Yes, we're trying, and that's why this forum is very, very key. And I know this forum very well. You know, the Renewed Hope Global will not just have a meeting and let it just go. They know how to spread it. I think they have an AI as well, so I don't know how they do the magic. And that's why I'm here. Don't be surprised that after this meeting, next week is just going to be all about solarization. It's going to reach out 100 million people. It's going to reach out, global. They are there. That's why they're Renewed Hope Global, because they have that reach. So it's the reason why we're here. And I'm happy really to collaborate with you to use your AI platform to do, what you do. Just reach out to me by email and we'll see how to meet and collaborate and do this. I think that's the last question.
Yes, sir.
Thank
you very much,
yeah.
sir. We wouldn't want to belabor our distinguished guest because we know he has other programs. So I'm going to call the last batch. And after this, please, if we didn't call your name, kindly send us emails. We'll send it over to him. And we are sure that you will get the appropriate response. Thank you very much for that. Now I move on to calling Aisha Muhammad. Then after that, we want Muhammad Jedin to get ready. Then followed by Pinnacle Electrical. And also Madam Deborah Fatogun, please get ready. And we have Omokafe Michael, please get ready. We also have Abdul Karim, get ready, please. We have Abi Adegbile, also get ready. We have Abdullah, also get ready. And also we have Gideon Balogun. Please also get ready. Please, you have 1 minute each. Like I said earlier, we wouldn't want to take too much of the time of our distinguished guest because we know he has other commitments. Aisha Muhammad, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Olainka. I'm Engineer Aisha Mohammed. I would like to appreciate the DGECN for this great solarization project of 500 megawatts. That's like over 600,000 kVA when converted. It's a great achievement under the Renewed Hope government. My question is actually related to the question Omokolu Nick Apata asked. I would like to know if there's a room for our local manufacturing assembly of solar components to be opportuned to work in this project in order to create more job opportunity. Because I believe the project is in collaboration with the Longi Green Energy Technology, which is owned by the Chinese to build panels. So I know we have so many other great engineers in the country that build panels also. So I don't know if there's any opportunity for them to also work in this project. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I move to Mohammed Jedin. Mohammed Jedin, over to you, please.
All right, thank you, Mr. Olainka. My name is Mohammed Jedin, and my question is, what incentive exists for private investors and developers to build utility-scale projects like tax breaks, PPAs, and guarantees? That's my question.
Okay, thank you very much. That is well taken. We have Pinnacle. Pinnacle, please come forward.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Olainka. Thank you also to the DJ, but my question is, as a qualified Nigerian solar company with the capacity to supply quality solar materials, how can us, interested local businesses, apply for vendor registration, pre-qualification, or inclusion in the supply chain for this program?
Okay, thank you very much. It's noted down. We also have Madam Deborah Fatogu. Madam, over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Laika. And thank you, my able chairman, J.K. Adebola. Thank you, our special guest today, for what you have been able to do in your ministry and what you are doing right now. What you are doing is good and great. Like I used to say on this platform, I want this information to get to the public. You are doing great things, which is good, which is, commendable by everybody. But how much do people know about what you are doing? And it applies to everybody that is working with our dear president. Please, we need dissemination of information to the barest level, even to the market women, to ordinary people on the streets. Let them know what is going on. Let them know what you guys are doing for the public so that people will be happy. At least, even if they are suffering and they know that something is being done to their great benefit, then it may, alleviate some of the pains that people are having right now. As, they are mourning. But without this information, people don't know what is going on. And people are grumbling, people are talking. I just came from Nigeria about a month ago. I know what is going on. I know how people are complaining. Even some people don't even know that there is this university education program that the president, the NEF fund. They don't know. Please, people need information. Please, let us try as much as possible. I'm speaking to the, to the people that are working with the president, the ministers and everybody, that dissemination of information is very key. Let people know what is going on. Let them know what is, even if it is leaflet that has to be printed and distributed, because even the news stations are not even saying what the president is doing for the public to know. So the public needs to know that this is what the president is doing and this is what is going on with the, with this country, so that people
Oh, thank you very much, ma'am. I believe that is well taken, and you're also going to get a response shortly to that effect. I now call Obo Cafe, Michael, and please, Abdul Karim, please get ready. Obo Cafe, Michael, you are the floor now.
Everyone, Mr. Tosin. Thank God I'm finally able to meet Dr. Abdullahi of more channels because I have actually been trying to do that a couple of weeks back, but my attempt didn't need any results. So I'm very grateful for you to have this opportunity. Well, like he has mentioned, I'm almost half a Michael. I'm a Nigerian academic. As a matter of fact, I teach at the Federal University of Technology, Akure, and I teach metallurgical and materials engineering. And I am on the sustainable material design and production part. Personally, on my own side, I had applied for.
Online meeting call. Maybe 1 hour or 30 minutes.
Can you please submit? Okay, go on, please.
Yeah, so on my own side, I had applied for the energy fellowship, which he had the energy leadership fellowship, which he had put up a couple of weeks back. For some reason, that application didn't get through, and I had reached out to somebody that I think might be close to him to say, hey, it's just a minute. I don't know what happened. I have not heard anything from him since then. So, okay, let me see how that goes. But that aside, I also wanted to mention the fact that we have people who I had him mention that wanted to pick up tertiary institution, and myself as one of the people who work in that sector, I would like to know if I'm aware of some of the schools, universities he probably had been working in, but I am in Utah, I'm in the South, and there's this people focus on OAU or UNILAG when it comes to Southern universities. But Utah is the best university of technology in Nigeria as of the last count. And I will have been surprised why we don't even have any, I don't know if that we are in this consideration. I would like for him to please put us into it if he didn't list us yet.
Okay, thank you very much for that. I want Mr. Abdul Karim to please come forward. Then also Habi should please get ready. Habi Adebola should please get ready. Mr. Abdul Kader, you have the floor now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Olainka. My name is Abdul Karim, and my question is, what specific risks do you see in implementing this project in Nigeria, and what contractual guarantees are you willing to provide if the system fails to meet the promised performance levels? Thank you. That's my question.
Okay, thank you very much. Abi, please, you have the floor now. Can the admin please help meet Habi Adebile if she's ready or he? Okay, we move on to Abdullah. Please, Abdullah, if you're there, over to you. Thank you. Oh, I guess probably they're having difficulties with their devices. Okay, please, let's bring forward Gideon Balogun. Gideon Balogun, you have the floor now. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Am I audible enough?
Yes, please. Go on.
All right. Thank you so much. Now, let me quickly appreciate the organizers of this particular meeting. It's edifying and it's very, very instructive. A particular thanks to Honorable Fako, who has been a grassroots member and a brother to me in my local government. He has been on my neck to join a particular meeting like this and to spread my tentacles. So Fako, thank you very much. Now, let me appreciate Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi by plagiarizing a particular message sent on a platform I had earlier sent the link onto. I'm just going to read. Our information dissemination is very poor about what PBAT's government is doing. The job Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, DG ECN, is doing on solarization is enough to win President Tinubu's re-election in 2027. That guy is one of the shining lights of this administration. He's brilliant, like our common friend, the pharmacist DG at NMMDA, Professor Martins Emeji. Now, this is my contribution and probably like a question. Mine is going to go on, solarization might be what we are looking at this moment, but I'm having an issue because the framework for is mostly in place for energy since when PBAT got on board. That's our able president. But what I'm sensing is the gap now is on execution. How are we able to fix transmission and distribution? We have over 13,000 megawatts, but how many are we actually transmitting and distributing? Just over 4,000, just beyond 4,000 transmission and distribution of our energy. I want to suggest that can we look a little bit on transmission? What are the issues? What are the bottlenecks around fixing transmission and distribution before adding more to our generation? I think if you are looking at transmission and distribution vis-a-vis digitalization, we will go a long way. Ashodo has done a lot. He has done a lot. Like what I said earlier, can we blow our trumpet far, far more than this? Most of us are die-hard fans of Ashwadu. Can we become called on board and do the needful? Let the media know that what this man is doing is enough to give him second term. I don't want to talk much because of my time. Thank you for having me, and God bless the organizers, and God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much for that. All questions and submissions are well taken. On this note, I would like to yield the floor back to our distinguished guest. Dr. Mustapha, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Tosin. I'll start with Madam Aisha. Thank you for your kind words, your corrections, what opportunities are there for local manufacturing. And let me just to set the record straight. Longi, we're not partnering with Longi for this particular solarization program. I've used Longi panel as a template. So it's just a standard because like I said, we don't want to go lower than the best or global best practice. And Longi, as we're all aware, they are the largest producers of solar panel in the world. So what we have done is just to use that Longi panel, that Hypo 9 as a standard. But majority of the panels that are being used for this project are not from Longi. But the standards, the technical requirement for this Longi, for these panels more.
Yeah, I guess he's expressing some technical glitches on the other side. Hello, can we hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Yeah.
All right, sir. I guess he's not able to communicate audibly from the other side.
Yeah, sorry. Can you hear me?
All right, you're live now. Yes, sir. Go on, sir.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is the opportunities are there for local contractors. So if you have any local manufacturing company that does solar PV system, please reach out to us. The Energy Commission is happy, even when you've not produced or when you've not, produced some of these panels. As far as you have the factory, we can even sign an offtake agreement with you. We are ready. It is there. It's a law, in fact. There is a Nigerian force policy. There is also an executive order number 5 that has the guarantee that also directs every contractor to go and purchase from a Nigerian company before you look elsewhere. The truth of the matter is the manufacturing capacity in Nigeria is not up to scale. So for you to do multiple megawatts, you must, unless if you want to wait for years before we get to that level where we'll have to ban the importation of the solar panel. But for now, you must rely on the importation. But for those that are already importing, we are ready to buy it off immediately. So please just reach out. Opportunities are there, the market is there, and ECN is there. That's all I'll say for Aisha. Mr. Mohammed, you talked about incentives for PPEs. It's just the market. You know, you saw the video I just played. You can see that they are well kitted, you know, so the market is there. We have a customized PPEs for ECN projects. So if you have any company that produces this, we're ready to also collaborate with them, to buy some from them, to also connect them with the manufacturers or the EPC contractors to, you know, collaborate with and market whatever is there. So all you need to do is to reach out to the Energy Commission, to the office, and we'll do that. Pinnacles, a company called Pinnacles. The question is clear that how can you apply at EPC? You see, our contractual processes are very, very competitive and open. You know, we go through the BPP for guidelines, the Bureau of Public Procurement. We do not do the project ourselves. We rely on experts. We rely on contractors that have track records. A lot of due diligence are being put in through before we, you know, choose the best for the job. And that's why I said earlier that we want to have the best. We want it to be very, very sustainable. It's not about, I know you or who, you know, we're going for the best. So if you have a company that want to compete or that wants this job, please come to ECN with a profile. Or when we advertise or when we are doing our due diligence process, we will definitely put them into trials and see if we can adopt them. But there's enough coming through. So please just approach the office. Madam Deborah, you talked about the paucity of information. Yes, I agree with you. People do not know what we do. Some of us do not want to announce this project until we have something on ground. You know, Nigerians, sometimes when you talk about concept or about award, the next question is, where is it? That's why we're not blowing our trumpet. You know, the Renewed Hope Global knows how to blow trumpet, and I'm one of them. There is nobody, we know how to share. We know how to use the social media. But you see, we don't want to be criticized. We don't want to, you know, to look rhetoric again. This is just what the government will say, I will. Oh, where is it? It's just in the paper. And that's why we are in the process. It's already on the ground now. This project I just shared, you can see the panels, you can see the batteries, the battery energy storage system, they are there. Yes. Now it's time to blow it. It's election period now. So luckily, Mr. President knows that there's also a gap in information. That's why he set up an instrument called the Renewed Hope Ambassadors. The Renewed Hope Ambassadors are just canvassers. They are not going to be campaigning. Campaign have not started yet. But what the Renewed Hope Ambassadors will be doing is to preach out to Nigerians what the achievements are within the Renewed Hope agenda. And this is one of those who will be preaching. Luckily, also, fortunately, I'm part of the directors within that Renewed Hope Ambassador. I'm also an ambassador in charge of the youth. So we have a program coming up to start speaking about the Renewed Hope Ambassador, talking about the Renewed Hope Solarisation, talking about the NEL Fund, talking about every other sector, you know, whether it's infrastructure or that Mr. President has achieved so much within. So we have programs. Very soon you see it up there. The Renewed Ambassadors will be canvassing within from the polling unit, from local government, states, up to the national level. It's not just within the national level. So just stay tuned. We have that plan already within that space. Mr. Michael, thank you so much. You said you're trying to reach me. I don't know what platform, but I'm here. I understand you're academic like me. You know, we're all researchers. We've actually, in fact, you made mention of Unilag and OAU. You know, we are not even in Unilag and OAU. We've not awarded any solarization project. Fortunately for them, REA is already there. We don't do duplicacy of projects. The rural electrification already has project there. Like I said, we actually carefully audited. We conducted technical audit within the space. What we did, we may not have visited your school physically. We went through the Ministry of Power, Ministry of Education, and also Ministry of Health to, you know, collect data what they have. And that data was very, very audited. We audited it and see what is the needs, what is the capacity already there, what do we need, and we carefully chose the universities, College of Education, polytechnics, and also the tertiary institute, primary healthcare facilities. Like I said, is the first phase. The aim is to solarize all the tertiary institutions within Nigeria, whether the 36 states and also FCT. It's not a project that will stop in the first one. It's a continuous process. So if we are not in your university or your institution, be rest assured the second phase or third phase will be there. But since you're privileged to be here, just reach out to us. Let's put you in the queue. Maybe the next phase you may, or if you have other schools, because like I said, our audit, we've gone beyond our audit. What we are doing because of tolerance, we're giving you even beyond what you need because of the losses behind. So we could actually find a way to put in some megawatts into any university we need to audit it technically. We need to be informed by technical data, not just by information. So please reach out to us. We'll see what we can do. Mr. Abdul Kadir, you asked of whether we have any contractual agreements that safeguard us. That's just what I understand. Yes, because we have a template, we have a standard in ECN. These contractors, we give them our standard. We give them a bill of quantity, and tell them this is what we want you to achieve. And these standards are clearly, like I said, we've developed what they call MEPS, the minimum energy performance standard, in everything you see. So if you don't meet up, you don't even get paid. We don't pay you before. You know the model, how we operate in Nigeria. We give you your 30% mobilization. You go into field, you do the job, we go there, we inspect the job. Even during the job, we have our staff. We have the renewable energy department there. We have the project monitoring team within the ECN there always to make sure they guide you through. So we have so many checks and balances going on before we pay you for the completion of the project. So we have all that in place. Mr. Gideon, thank you so much for those kind words. I hear you very well, and I don't take that for granted. Thank you for those words. Execution, yes. There are issues with transmission lines, there are issues with the distribution lines. But like I said, the president, they've always been these issues for decades of years, over 30, 40, 50 years, since the beginning of electricity in the sometime in the 1890s when we started generating electricity, our transmission lines have not been very, very stable. And we keep doing the same thing. We keep pumping electricity generation from the grid. Now, Mr. President has come and he has shifted, it's a paradigm shift that we cannot keep relying on that grid that keeps failing. Let's generate other microgrids around, which is what the mini grid means. Isolated mini grids. And that is what we're doing. Solar parks out there. That is what you see in the UK. That's what you see in America. They don't have one grid system. They have isolated, they have states grid as well. And that's why he has signed that electricity into law, so that state can also go and generate, transmit, and distribute accordingly. But what we are doing, because we know that the state may not have that capacity immediately. The president, is somebody that sees all. Is like the all-in-all number one, right? So that's why he has chosen this program to decentralize those supply from the grid. And that's what we're doing as a solution. That doesn't mean that our existing transmission is not being fixed. Yes, it's working on that already. And I heard you say about what we are generating, about 14,000. So the installed capacity, that is the plant itself, the power plant, is the one that is the 14,000 megawatt. Doesn't mean we're producing up to that. What we're producing is about 8,000. But we have a plant that can take up to. But don't forget that that plant has a feed. You need to feed it with a feedstock. It needs what they call gas. For you to get that gas is also a problem. And that's why these GENCOs are saying, pay us our money. When you pay us, we'll be able to generate more. And that's why Mr. President has set up that committee to go ahead and make sure that those debts that's been owed are being cleared. So all these things are already been put in place to make sure that that installed capacity is able to generate exactly about 14,000 that is already installed there. So there are a lot of intrigues and technicalities within that space. I want to believe that's all.
Yes, please. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, our distinguished guest, Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, for doing justice to all questions and also submission given so far. Really appreciate you for this. On a final note, I would like to yield the floor back to our global chairman in person of Ambassador J.K. Adebola. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, my able co-host. Thank you for that segment. It was a brilliant one, and you did it so perfectly well. Thank you so very much. On this note, because as you all know, our program is meant to be 2 hours, but we've been here for 2 hours, 56 minutes now. So which means we will not be able to take any more questions. So apologies to those of our participants who have their hands up. We've exceeded our time with another 1 hour. So it is, I think it's only sensible that we allow our special guests who, like I said earlier on, came straight from Ekiti State. In Atlanta, he has another event because he has 3 different events today to attend to. So we cannot keep him longer than it is necessary. So for that, I wish to extend my apologies to all of you. Please bear with us. If you can still put your questions on the chat room, which will be passed on to our special guest. And if you put your email address there, I'm sure he will respond to you in due course. So thank you so very much for being part of this program. It's been an educative and enlightening 3 hours that we've been here. First of all, we spoke about the decentralization of the national grid by the president, and now we've been talking about the solarization program of this renewable administration. So this is what you get when you join our conference every Saturday, because all we try to do is to, people have been talking about lack of information dissemination, but that is what we have been trying. We saw that loophole, and that is why we set up this program, so that and we've been doing it for the past 2.5 years. Every week, every Saturday, we bring people from our government to come here and talk to Nigerians. If there's anything that is lacking, they'll come here and let us know about it. So if you want to know more about what is going on in Nigeria, always make it a date with us. Every week, every Saturday, we will be here to serve you and to serve you better. Thank you so very much to our special guests. You've been such a hell of a special guest. Same thing like the last time you were here. I think it's beginning to make sense to me now why people ask you to come back by popular demand. It shows tonight. So thank you so very much for that. Before we go, we always like to have a last-minute remark from our special guest. So I don't know, maybe you have something to say to Nigerians across the world and to the organizers of this program. You have the floor now, maybe for a couple of minutes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, JK. I think the most important thing is to communicate my email, actually. I want them to have it as simple as is the DG's email is dg@energy.gov.ng. I'll repeat it, dg@energy.gov.ng, because I've been busy replying messages, private messages, and I think it's just important that we get the email and let's discuss through the email. So our email, you can reach the commission, the DG's office, my own office, directly through dg@energy.gov.ng. And finally, I want to thank you so much, the host, JK, for this wonderful opportunity. I want to come, I'm part of you, so I want to come again. Please call at me anytime. I will be a bit busy with the Renewed Hope, I'm like ambassadors, I'll be in the field majority of the time to canvass for Mr. President. Luckily, I'm being chosen to lead the Youth Directorate in the Renewed Hope Ambassadors. So my focus is to make sure that the Renewed Hope Solarization project is being put out there. But he has achieved bigger than just energy. The infrastructure side, the in education, in health, everything, we have the data. So our role is to go there and tell the youth and tell Nigerians that this is what Mr. President has done, and we're going to do that constructively. We're going to use data. We're going to do some comparative analysis. We're going to tell them where we are before this administration comes. We're going to also remind them where we even are before APC comes to power. And this is where we are now. So that is what Renewed Hope ambassadors. And my prayers is please for everybody to join to be this ambassador. We're going to launch our email, our website, and everything. The Renewed Hope ambassadors, we're going to reach out through the Renewed Hope Global. The Renewed Hope Global has a WhatsApp group, has a website, has social media handle. We're going to put up posts out there where we're going to communicate our office. We're also going to launch our office, the Renewed Hope Ambassador Youth Directorate, very soon. Please use that as your office. Everybody is free to come and join us as a canvasser. Let's canvass for Mr. President. Let's speak out the gospel. Let's tell Nigerians what he has achieved. Let's also criticize some of the other things that are not working well. And that way we can chart a way forward for us, for the future yet on board. And that's all I will say. Thank you so much for your support. I yield the floor.
Thank you so very much for that. It's been 3 hours of interesting conversation with you. And every time you come around, you never disappoint. So thank you so very much for that. And my regards to you and to your family as well. Thank you ever so much. So now this is where we will draw the line. But then before then, please permit me to recognize the attendance of some of our VVIPs, starting from the Chief of Staff to the President, no less, the Right Honorable Femi Gbadabiamila. Thank you so very much. Your attendance at our conferences has been phenomenal. Though we missed you for for a couple of months now, but seeing you here again today now has rekindled our resolve to continue to go ahead with with what we are doing. Thank you so very much, and God bless you. And our patron, what can I say? Every time he comes along, he has a way of, I don't know, maybe he's a motivational speaker or what. He has a way of speaking to us that, sort of galvanize us the more to want to do more than we are doing. Thank you so very much, sir. And our prayers, you are always in our prayers, for excellent health, long life, and everything else we wish for. Thank you so very much, and I regards to your family as well, sir. Thank you very much. And we've got Dr. BC Akinalabi. She was our special guest for last week. Again, she came today and she contributed. Thank you so very much, ma. We have engineer Olabode Jones Ajimijere from Russia. We have Honorable Omolulu Nikapata from Canada. Professor Izuchukwu Okafor is director of NCERD in Nsukka. Thank you so very much for being part of this. We also have Professor Ugoji Adama Eze. Thank you so very much for being part of this. Honorable Felix Adewale Ajayi is one of us, but he's now Jakarta to Nigeria. Thank you so very much, sir, and for always representing. We have Engineer Femi Omogbai. Thank you so very much. We have this G6 APC ECOWAS Diaspora. Thank you so very much for being part of this. We also have Engineer Dan Agbada. Dan, I hope I pronounced that right. Engineer Dan Agbada. Thank you so very much. And Honorable Talayo too from the UK here. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate your presence. Prince Bimbo Roberts Folanyo from the UK as well. Thank you so very much, sir, for being part of this. Honorable Oyakilome Bello from USA. Thank you. I saw you on the platform. Thank you so very much, and God bless you. Engineer Patrick Obidoyin from Manchester. Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Wale Duru, thank you very much too. Engineer Balide from South Africa. Thank you very much for being part of this. And Honorable Abdul Mumuni MK Wabiola, thank you also very much. If there's anyone that I didn't remember to announce their name, please pardon me. Sometimes things get lost in the process whilst we're doing what we're doing. Thank you all so much, because your presence every week, without tiring, makes us to go on more and more and more in the business of dissemination of information to Nigerians about what this government is doing. Thank you so very much, and God bless. Next week, we will be having another VVIP. Again, he was here in 2024, and by popular demand, he's coming back again, and he's Otumba Biodun Ajiboye. He's the DG CEO of the National Institute for Cultural Orientation, NICO. He last featured as a special guest, like I said earlier on, at this conference in September 2024. And it's coming back by popular demand. It will be another interesting and engaging experience next Saturday. I can promise you that. So don't miss it. Look out for the e-flyer from tomorrow and be part of the conference again next Saturday. Thank you all and God bless you. So let me now yield the floor to the matron of the house, Hajia Rekia Bello Abaka, to give us the closing remarks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, JK. Just before she do that, please help me to thank our leader, Adebola.
Okay.
Very, very important, whether he's here or not. We recognize what you do out there. We know what he does within the background. So please thank him for us. Thank also our colleague from the Renewed Hope Global. I was just about to call Hajia Rekia before you call her to speak, because I saw her. So please thank everyone for us. Thank my colleague also from ECN. I saw a few of them here and all that to give support. Thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you so much
for the support as usual. Hajia Rekia, thank you.
It's a pleasure. Yeah, thank you.
Dr. Mustapha. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Many thanks to one of our own, Dr. Mustapha Abdullahi, DG, CEO, Energy Commission of Nigeria, for your very incisive presentation. Thank you also to participants who joined us from across the world. Join us again next time for another exciting episode. On behalf of the Renewed Hope Global Virtual Town Hall Conference team, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And happy Father's Day to all our male participants today, all our male audience in advance. Tomorrow is Father's Day. Thank you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you, Hajia. Thank you so very much and good night.
Thank you, Hajia, for that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I yield the floor back to our chairman, Barrister JK.
Thank you so very much, Hajia. I was waiting for the music to start so that we can close the program. So this is where we draw the curtain. And like I said earlier on, we will make it a day with us next Saturday. We have another VVIP, Otumba Abidu, the name just off my head now. Otumba Ajiboye will be joining us next week. Yeah, it's like I said earlier on, this is his second time here. He was here in September 2024, and by popular demand, he's coming back again. So please make it a date with us next week. We will be here again to dissect another topical issue, which I'm sure everybody will benefit from. Thank you so very much, and God bless.